And here we go. Let's check and see how the sound's going. Make sure I can hear you. Hey, Dave.
Oh, good, 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 good.
Okay, just finishing up my mix because I just got out of work just a little bit ago. I had time to mix it up. Hope you've had a good day. Saw you on Fresh earlier.
Yep, all good.
Everybody in chat's having a good day. Totally made it live. That's nice. Old school mixes, so it's gonna be a little bit weird of a night, but I'm trying something. I actually did a random mix thing where I grabbed a random flavor in TPA and just went off it and building an all TPA recipe. So for me, that's how I went about it. 'Cause I was trying to decide how to do old school. I'm hoping it turns out good. It all depends on how good those old flavors are. I imagine it's gonna be a long steep. But yeah, it's been an interesting weather. I hope everybody's staying safe. Dave, you said your storm's through already on you, right?
Well, it fizzled. It was nothing. It was supposed to be this big deal, and it nothing. A little bit of snow, a little bit of rain. That was it. Nothing.
I got warned at work. You might lose power. They're worried about it. A lot of wind. A bunch of wind for a little while, and that was actually the worst part of it. Just a bunch of wind. Whereas had a wood stove going at work, and the wood stove would once or twice poof back in a little poof of smoke.
Hmm.
But he doesn't have his chimney sealed off very well, which I figured out today because the poof of smoke went right up the chimney. So it never even really went in the house; just left a little smell behind.
Oh, that's good.
Can't hear Dave, but cuts off bad. It's the headset. Yeah, because I went back and watched the replay last time, and the sound seemed fine. So. Oh, and I forgot to add the. I didn't add the sweet. Okay, so I'm about to make mine public anyway, and then I'll grab everybody else's here. I know you mixed a few, Dave.
No, I just did one for tonight. The cookie of yore. Why are you gonna? Don't throw up on my pants. Don't throw up. That's tiny.
Okay, something's going on. Might be, or maybe our internet did get affected. All right. So yeah, I'm seeing something weird going on with yours. What is going on? So yeah, mine's not even coming up right. What is going on here? Lovely. Just screw up some more. There you go, Dave. Speak for a second. Let's see how it turns out. It should be a little better.
Mary had a little lamb.
This face was white as
It
snow.
tasted. No, it tasted fantastic at dinner.
Tasted like lamb chops. I just had some recently. Looks better on my end. You sound okay through here on me. Open. And I just put down my mix I just mixed, and I don't even worry. Oh, I put it right there. Thank effects. Always fun.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Steve-O.
Hello, everybody. Well, hopefully this get this working. Yeah. Oh, I see it on mine.
How do I sound?
Good to me. Sound good to me, but that doesn't mean anything. Just me. Of course, the dog's jumping around. You sound fine. Good.
Hey, Fitty.
Trying. Trying. That should help it some right there. Hopefully. Yeah, old school mixes though. That's actually a lot. I think these are fun. Thinking nostalgic wise, I actually went old school. I've used, I never used Capella. Super sweet.
You never?
Hardly
No?
ever, hardly ever use. I always use Perlum.
Huh?
Well, I went with Capella tonight because I said old school mixes. I can't have the new Perlum Super Sweet, right? Even though that's been out long enough, it probably would have still made the cut. Wasn't common here.
I went even more old school. I used TPA sweetener.
All right, that should be better. I have a feeling that was the fix I was told I needed to do the other day that I forgot I did, and then I never did check it afterwards. That should help. Hopefully. What? Still, what is going on here? Otherwise, nothing else changed the other day. Is that better? A little bit, hopefully. Nope, doesn't look like it. Sorry, guys. I am trying to fix this as quick as possible. There, that should be better. There we go. At least it looks better on my end. So yeah, no. Okay, let's see what recipes we got here. We'll get feedback on this. Old school sound setup. Yeah, exactly, Rocky. There we go. That's what we're going for. Yeah, we'll say that.
Nice swaggy.
So we got a few here. We do have a few. We've got a few for today.
Last of swaggy. Tonight's the end of swaggy 2-for-1 sale.
Yep, BOGO sale. Buy one, get one. Oh, we got a couple of them here. I like this. Oh, we even got Frank to mix in with this. All right. I'm excited for some of these. Dave, you made yours the other day, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cookies of yore.
See, I went really strange with mine, but I wanted to see how. I mean, well, it shouldn't be too strange. I want to try something different, something old school, something you might have actually found back in the day. So let's see who's in chat quick. Who put up with the sound variance? Dave was in early. I saw you there. Toei, finally caught alive. And of course, I'm having Dangle Clacks with sound. Um, Lady Liberty, Echo Dub, Fee. We got Rocky Tooney, the legendary Rocky Tooney. Real Tommy V. Hey, Tommy. Steve O. Yeah. Yeah, not in Buffalo. Yeah, Duchess lost power earlier. I don't know if he still has it back yet, but he lost power earlier. Let's see. Real Tommy, Steve O. Chat. Wendy Lidette. Liday. Sorry. Let's see. Fitty. Fitty's here. We can start now. Fitty's here. It's okay. Swaggy. ESL flavors. And I think that's it. Yeah. It's a problem with testing. It's hard to test when you can't. You can only test by visual, and even your sound repeating doesn't work. Let's get into some of these recipes anyway. Oh, Not old school, but delicious. I'll grab that one, I suppose. Suppose it'll be nice and grab her recipe too. So we'll start off with the non-old school one since she cheated. We got coconut banana cheesy milkshake. Yeah, cheese in your milkshake. That sounds great. Banana raw VSO at 2.5. Cheesecake VSO at 2. Clotted cream SSA at 1.5. Coconut extra TPA at 0.5. French vanilla thick wonder flavors at 1. Milkshake from Cap at 2.5. Milkshake from Mullenberry at 1. Super sweet Perlum at 1. Toasted coconut cheesecake Perlum at 3. Vanilla bean ice cream flavor West at 3. Vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavors 2.5. And Yes We Cheesecake in Aware at 3. So that's like everything but the kitchen sink as far as creams. You know that she didn't put in there? She didn't put SSA whipped cream in there, Dave.
Oh, well.
I think you need to talk to her. That's like the only thing she's missing. So apparently I get to try this one.
I couldn't decide if I wanted a cheesecake or a milkshake, so I said fuck it and I made a cheesecake milkshake.
It ain't
There you
bad.
go.
The bananas taste runty though somehow.
Probably because I use it at 2.5 because I wanted it to come above
Oh,
all
you
the
put it
creams.
at 2.5. Yeah, it only caps at 2. Anything over 2.5 comes out runty. Or 2. Trust me, I pushed that to its limits.
It still tastes good.
Tastes good, but tastes a little runty.
Whatever.
SSA
Hey,
whipped
Bill.
cream tastes like butter. Oh, well, that's not bad either, Bill. If you get butter off it, that isn't even horrible. Needs Parmesan cheese. Yeah, that's when it's banana cheesy milkshake. I thought you meant cheesy, not cheesecake. And then we'll make Dave work right off the bat.
No, Rocky, I'm not putting Parmesan cheese in that. That's gross.
That sounds delicious. Ugh.
Okay, cookies of yore. AP at TPA at 0.5. Dulce Leche TPA at 2. French vanilla cream TPA at 2. Sugar cookie cap at 3. Super sweetener TPA at 1. And vanilla swirl TPA at 2. I haven't vaped it yet, but it tastes yummy. You could drink it.
I have got that sweetener. I should have used TPA. Now you're making me think I should have. But yeah, all TPA recipe. I mean, that's usually the easiest way. You go old school. You can either go old school cap or old school TPA. Good to see you, Bill. Hope you're having a good time. Missed you on Wednesday. All right, so this is an interesting one. We got one here from Rocky 20. French berries. This is from the Adapt one, but I gotta bring it up anyway because this is old school too. Even the French vanilla from Cap, I'm pretty sure classifies. But blueberry extra TPA at 3.5, French vanilla from Cap at 2.5, strawberry ripe TPA at 2.5, and sweet cream TPA at 2.5. That sweet cream used to be the sweet cream to go to. Now we have so many that it's hard to keep up, isn't it?
Yeah.
So many creams. But that I think would definitely, I'm not sure what year French vanilla came out, but it had to have been at least 5, 6 years ago, not longer. I grabbed it because we were right next to each other anyway. He made it yesterday, so we also have that's the French berries, and then we go on Derailed remix from Old School here from Frank Level Shelf. So here we go. We got banana cream TPA at 5. It's actually, I like that. Still like that flavor. Banana nut bread TPA at 3. Oh, I missed the opportunity. I should grab that one. Cinnamon Danish swirl from Cap at 3. Meringue FA at 2. Smoked butterscotch flavor at 1.5. And vanilla custard TPA at 2.5. Damn. Old school or not, that looks really good. I didn't even check to see if Rocky's had pictures. I'll go back and check that. How do you get more old school than this one? Yes, there are a few. Do you remember her? Suicide Bunny. Yes. Also gives you an old school taste with its TPA banana cream and cinnamon Danish main notes. The hard part is that thick, smoky feeling old school gives you that you never seem to get right. As always, I cheated. Used smoked butterscotch and pushed it high. Love that flavor. I gave further dimension to banana nut bread instead of cookie or rice crunchies that would have been first choice for a derailed remix, but I would have been boring. Steep over a week. It needs it. More is better, but after a week things tame down and you get that perfect old feeling. Hope you like it. I think I might have to mix this because this looks right up my alley. I even like the. You guys know my feelings on smoked butterscotch. I may have been watching. That's one of my favorite butterscotches. You have to like the smoked in it, though. If some people are not a fan, I certainly am. Oh, yep. Okay. And there were notes on Rockies. I gotta go back here to Rockies quick. French berries. Mix for the show. What better way to mix an old school flavor mix than go back in time and adapt an interesting looking recipe to suit my taste and current setup? I did lowest percentage and sub French vanilla TPA for cap, which I prefer, but it needs a good steep along with TPA sweet cream. Tested for the Dead Rabbit V2 RDA, dual small mass aliens 0.23. I tried this off the shake, and so far it's very tasty. A bit sour taste from the cream, that'll steep out. Yeah, old school creams, definitely steepers. That's the downside of this. I'm going to have to bring this up in a few weeks, Dave, because all these mixes are going to need a steep. Flavor West cinnamon roll. Yep, cinnamon Danish swirl for Flavor West cinnamon roll. I can get down with either one, but they do change it a little, but they're both good. We had to do the cinnamon roll thing.
Hoping I can overcome my cinnamon phobia.
By the way, good news. The apple mix I made, she did wind up vaping
Good.
it. So it is a vapor mix with the apple fritter. So even though she's super sensitive to the cinnamon, she found a light cinnamon mix she can handle.
I can handle a little bit, but I burn myself out. That's why.
Yeah, that's long gone.
It's long gone. Okay. We got pineapple cheesecake from Rocky Tooney. Now this just by name sounds like something I'd love. We got Bavarian cream TPA at 1, cheesecake graham crust TPA at 3, New York cheesecake from Cap at 5, pineapple TPA at 2. I have tested that, but I don't remember. It was not my go-to, so I have to double check on that, see what that tastes like. Sugar cookie from Cap at 2, and sweet cream from Cap at 1. So sweet cream's kind of taking the place of your yes sweet cheesecake would be nowadays.
Yeah.
Random mixing show, and although TPA pineapple is better suited drink yogurt type, that's what I thought. Mixes, I still do like it. Just give it a week or two to steep. And yeah, I'm positive that's a pineapple I'm probably missing. I might never have got it.
I'm missing it too.
That's an old school flavoring. I got to check and see if Noms has it because I'm pretty sure Bull City doesn't because I think I have the Bull City TPA line. Everything I have.
All right, so you don't have that pineapple. So is there a substitute for it, Rocky?
That's a good question. Is there a sub for that
Because I
pineapple?
want to mix it.
I mean, going more modern, I can think of several that would be good, but I mean, sounds like this one's kind of unique. Almost like by the way you describe it, it sounds artificial. An artificial pineapple, I'm thinking. Yogurt type makes me think artificial. Oh, we got this one too. Any Straw Nano OG, old school by Stevo. Got Banana TPA at 3. Banana cream from LA at 4. French vanilla ice cream, Hankson at 1. Yum. New York cheesecake from Cap at 1.5. Shisha strawberry and aware at 2. Red touch from FA at 3. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5. And vanilla custard Cap at 5. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how this is gonna taste in your mouth. Not just, so this is a straw nana, like a straw nana cheesecake. Interesting.
Looks good to me.
Does look good to me. Not super old school, but more like 2024 take on a 2017 recipe. A classic straw nana custard, except using some different strawberries than your usual suspects in 2015 era. Some highly underused TFA banana, some New York cheesecake, some Hankson vanilla, uh, the vanilla ice cream. Hopefully not too much. Uh, haven't used much Cap VC1 or Hankson in a while, but I'm gonna probably need it to steep about 10 days, maybe longer. Trying to remember, but the vanilla custard, I think it's okay after like 10 days, but I mean, I think you're gonna need 3 weeks to really let it fully steep and get full flavor out of that. With I would wait that long, at least 2, because you have the banana cream in there too, and yeah, that's to me a little bit of steeper, but I bet it'll be good after 10 days.
That's what I was thinking, Rocky. I didn't
What
want to say anything.
do you say?
The sub is TPA pineapple
Yeah.
using the Wera.
Oh, using Aware pineapple. Okay, I do have an Aware pineapple. Okay, so it is kind of artificial pineapple. That's what I get from. For me, I get that. And I have to try this yet, but I got it mixed up and ready here to go. I made a hazelnut butterscotch caramel cupcake. I mean cupcakes very loosely because this is more like frosting than cupcake. But when you eat a cupcake, mostly tastes frosting anyway. But it's butterscotch TPA at 3, caramel original TPA at 2, hazelnut TPA at 2, super sweet from Cap. Went old school. I could have went with the TPA. I don't know why I didn't. And then vanilla cupcake DX from TPA at 3. So it is an all TPA recipe as well. But I also went with, I tried to go 4 flavors. I almost went 5, and I was like, no, I'm trying to limit flavors too, because old school mixing and for simple mixes, as we're trying to get into, kind of doing a little bit of a theme, if you guys haven't noticed. So we got a few new people coming in. They're just starting, trying to get a few of those easy mixes out of the way, try and just help them out. And sometimes even if you just go, if they might get somebody to give them their old TPA, it's possible, or they might have had some and tried it at one time. That happens. I know we had a friend here that had that issue. Off the knuckle, that's sweet. Oh yeah, and I did. If you didn't, guys, had noticed, I did use 1% super sweet, and I never do that. We're going old school. Everybody used a lot of sweetener that I ever tried. Anybody's old mixes. That was always the thing. So for me, I even went there. I tried to make it as authentic as possible. I actually do like TPA hazelnut though, so I have really good hopes for this. The one I'm wondering about is uh trying to remember, is it the caramel DX caramel versus just plain caramel? That's what I'm wondering about. But I had 2 bottles of it, so I used it. You know what? It's not bad off the shake. It does definitely, it doesn't have any cake element in there noticeable at all. No cake element. This is just like you got the frosting on the top of the cupcake. A hazelnut caramel frosting.
Ha! Rocky's calling you out.
What?
He said not necessarily go back on ELR. A lot of recipes didn't even have sweetener.
That's true too, Rocky. It is true. That's true. It really depends on if you're just first switching over or not, as well. And actually, I tasting some sweetness out of the actual flavors here. You know what? That's pretty damn good. That is. Hey, yours is better, but yours isn't old school. You didn't use all 20.
He said it was old school because of how many flavors are in it, so it counts. So
How many flavors? 17,000 flavors. Who's been inspired lately, by the way, about from a mix from a food item that they actually saw? I still
I
got to.
sorry to interrupt.
No, it's
I
okay.
actually mixed one up. I mixed, where is it, over here, and I've been vaping it. Called Strawberry Crunch Oat Cake. Never heard of this before. Came across it on the internet, a recipe for it. So I made a vape version. Tastes pretty good.
Strawberry crunch oat cake.
Poke cake.
Coke.
Poke. Poke.
Poke.
Poke
Poke.
is P.
Poke.
Yeah.
No idea what that is.
Neither do I. Never heard of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mixed it up.
I haven't mixed it yet, but I'm probably gonna try and do it next week.
Oh my god, Tim! Don't you understand Canadian English? Jesus.
Poke and cake don't go together typically in any language, but unless it's like an American pie thing for some place that uses cake instead.
It's definitely an American recipe, probably from the South.
Poke cakes are actually very popular, Tim.
I've never heard of a poke cake
the
before.
apparition is louder in here than it was in
I
the other
know.
room. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Oh
I've
my
never
god,
heard of
a
a
poke
poke
cake
cake.
is a cake that you make that you poke holes in and put filling in it and then you frost it.
Never heard of that before.
See them on the internet all the time.
Oh, well, there we go.
We're being
Lady,
taught by the apparition today. So, no, I'm gonna do the. I am planning on doing
hey
that
Daniel.
coconut. The coconut custard pie that I saw. Need to make that ASAP. It just sounds delicious. I want to eat it so bad, but like she said, the carbs on it was outrageous. It was a little pricey. Would have been bad for me, but man, coconut custard pie. That sounds delicious. Chocolate coconut bundt cake. Oh God, yes, Steve. That sounds just delicious. Cereal set 27, and that I haven't used for years. Oh, you mean invalid number 2?
Yeah. Oh, Echo Dub's got a couple of recipes for today.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say he had them. I think already ready. That's why I didn't miss them because I think he already had them ready. Yeah, he's got 2. Yep, which is awesome. Actually, this one here's got me really intrigued. Old school cucumber. Now you think about this. We're not even talking a really strange flavor, but this is an old school cucumber. So this is an older flavoring. So we got cap cucumber. I do not have this. I did not know it existed until I read this earlier. At 2%. Fuji apple FA at 2. Golden pineapple from cap at 3. Lemon lime from cap at 1. Pomegranate TPA at 1. Super sweet from cap at 0.4 and sweet lychee from cap at 1. God, there's a lot going on there. I have no idea what this tastes like. An interpretation of a fruit lemonade from back in the day. Cap cucumber is what makes this mix interesting. The combo of pomegranate, lychee create the exotic touch, and the apple and pineapple help bring depth to the mix. Okay, so this is wow. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out. This is actually a drink. I'm stepping aside from myself on this one, Echo Dub. That is interesting. I have no idea what to expect to taste like, but it's gonna be nice and refreshing, tropical, very interesting mix. That's for sure. Makes fruits really juicier. Yeah, juicier water. Exactly. Otherwise, it looks like a tropical mix, just with cucumber in it. Usually I can wrap my head around about what something will taste like and get an idea in my head before I even try it and hope it tastes that way. This one, I'm not able to do that. Like all those concentrates. So now we have old school cereal. So we got cake batter from Cap at 1. Invalid number 2, I mean cereal 27 from Cap at 2. Creamy yogurt from Cap at 3. Dragon fruit from Cap at 2. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5. And sweet strawberry from Cap at 4. Okay, this one I can figure out what it tastes like. This took me back to 2016, all those classic US liquids, every overly sweet, a lot of flavor, and delicious to vape. A strawberry dragon fruit combo is something I could vape for months, but here it needs to steep first because of the cereal 27 and the cake batter. It only tastes good after a few weeks of steeping. True. Hence why I'm prepping it to have it ready for Saturday. Interesting. Picture doesn't really do it justice. I think it's going to be better than the picture.
Holy shit, we got a Fitty recipe in chat.
Do we really? Well, Fiddy's. I'm sure Fiddy has some old school recipes. But that actually looks really good. That old school one there, right there. Look at that one I can figure out what it tastes like, kind of. I got the general idea. That cucumber one, I'm going to have to try it. I got to get a hold of that Cap cucumber. I don't think subbing out a cucumber will ever work. Too different. So we got Old School by Fidalgo Vapes. And it's Bavarian Cream TPA at 2.5. Cheesecake LA at 2. Strawberry Ripe TPA at 6. Sweet Cream TPA at 2. Sweet Strawberry from Cap at 4. And Vanilla Custard Cap at 4. What's the say I'm missing? I'm not missing either one of those two. Oh, they might not be in my ELR mix and my stuff yet. I know I'm not missing either one of those. So what do we got here? We got let's hit that. Get rid of that red. We got Bavarian cream cheesecake. So you got creamy cheesecake. So Bavarian cream, you're kind of in a vanilla custard. You're kind of sweet cheesecaking it up and creaming it up. Strawberry ripe and strawberry sweet, great combo. And sweet cream. Mmm. Katie, how long is steep? Do you have it on there? The steep time? Where does it say suggested steep time? It says up top, doesn't it? I don't see it. I don't see a suggested steep time on that Fitty, but I'm imagining it's going to need quite a bit. There's quite a few old school creams in there, but I could get down with that. I like ripe and Cap ripe and sweet together. So good. Odor oak. What's going on? Odor oak. We're talking about odor oak here. Or was that for me talking about earlier when you said poke? Because at first I thought you said oak, and then I thought you said, thought you said oat, and I was thinking like an oat pie cake, which would make sense. Yeah, mine just tastes like a frosting. A little underly steep frosting. Creams have a little bit of funk to them, but that'll change. So you already mixed that one up, Dave, right? Your cake?
That when I was telling you about the poke
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah, it was in the bottle I showed you, and it's in the alley right now. It doesn't taste bad. Pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
I'm
Would I
trying
mix it
to.
again? No, but it's not bad. I wouldn't mix it again, but it's not bad. It's a lot better out there, you know.
I'm still wrapping my head around that cucumber, babe. Trying to think of what that cucumber tastes like in there. Depends on what that cucumber tastes like exactly. Because interpretation of cucumber flavor is very varied. Just from a couple or three I have, it's extremely varied. So I don't know where a Cap falls in that list. very, very curious.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mrs. Swag.
What kind? There we go. The peanut gallery has been vindicated.
I've never heard of that before.
Poke cake. Sounds like she's something to do in naughty time, you know?
I don't know. It sounds like something Elvis sang about.
Yep. Well, that's what I would think, Daniel. It's bound to be a wet flavoring. Almost like a cactus without the cactus flavoring. But I got a source set. Full City have that? Check it now. I'll put it in my cart.
I almost wonder if that's the thing you're missing in that juice head blueberry lemon Tim. Is
What?
that little
Cucumber?
bit to juice it up, that cucumber.
That's not impossible. There's something missing. Definitely. Not impossible.
I mixed up one of Hippie Vape's old recipes today.
They
Yeah,
do
it's
have
very
it.
good.
They do have it at Bull City. The cap one. I think that's the only one of these I didn't have. I even got the African horn cucumber, but I didn't have the cap. I'll have it next order. So screenshot that. I have all at my cart. There we go. Yeah, I've been screenshotting my carts lately. I recommend you do that if you're not ordering right away because yeah, it tends to erase it right before I go to order. A lot.
Rocky put a link to a recipe.
Cucumber was good with golden syrup. Now, that makes me wonder because like was it golden syrup that what's his name kept on mixing with the vodka? There's some kind of it was golden syrup. So now cucumber seems like it'd be a good addition to that. VTA cucumber 2.5, golden syrup VTA at 2.5, colada TPA at 0.14, and wintergreen TPA at 1.5. Now I know what the VTA cucumber tastes like. I have that. So that I could try. I just don't know what the cap tastes like. Cucumber. Colada's optional, like 2 drops in a 30 ml. Interesting mix there, Rocky. And yeah, VTA cucumbers, it's more of a wet feel than anything else. There's a little bit of a bright vegetal taste to it. She doesn't want to talk about the vodka. I wonder why, right, Dave?
Oh.
It's amazing I didn't have to take her to the hospital. That's all I got to say.
I told my sister-in-law while I was there yesterday. She thought it was freaking hilarious.
That doesn't surprise me. So we had the most fun with the baby yesterday. She was all her niece, giggly, laughing, loved us. You could play, you could poke at her. She's peekaboo. She was having a blast. Touch her though, and try and take her from her mom. Scream, cry. Nope. At least she cried less for me than she did her, so that made me feel a little better. Oh, a white chocolate raspberry mix. Ooh, Danielle, that sounds good. Just wrote it up 10 minutes ago. The one you made. Yep, today. Yep. That's pretty old school though. You have some old school cream base with a little cheesecake in there, and then the 2 standard old school strawberries that are almost always together. Didn't you ever wonder why TPA didn't just come out with a strawberry sweet, ripe sweet combo, like their own version of their? Because think about it. Although the percentages will sometimes change, most recipes that I've seen with one used to, when they before some other strawberries came out, they used to use the 2 together almost all the time to create a full strawberry. I do like the fact that you can adjust it though, because if you like, nobody strawberries so subjective. Even the people that can taste strawberries, it's subjective. I can literally go out and pick strawberries here at the strawberry field near here, and it can even be the same brand. If it's grown somewhere else farther south, it'll have a different flavor for the same exact strawberry.
Not funny, huh?
And then you get the ones that are grown hydroponically. Could be different too. It's all about the four. Yeah, you're right. All about the four strawberries: Cap, TPA, and FA. What is Swaggy posting? Looks like a recipe that doesn't want to load. Doesn't want to load, Dave.
No.
Can you get to load? I'm just seeing a white page with lots of squares.
No.
You can't get yours to load either. Ah, so it's not just me. Yeah, Echo Dub, that'd be great, but he named it Rose Milk, and I'll forever pick on him because it should be rose flavors milk. But at the same time, I'll give him credit. He made a really good strawberry milk. I'll pick on him, but doesn't mean I mean it 100%. Cooney and the Barbarian. Oh yeah, I remember that one. And we get a lot of old school recipes here and there mixed in. You see some of the old school mixers, or people just know the combos. Adam, for instance, does it a lot. Uses a lot of the old Trinities. Oh. Fiddy already made changes already. Oh, he added AP at 2.25%. Let's see. Rice Krispies, Flavor West at 2%. Wow, going really old school with those. Rice Krispies type, which is also got different names at different places. So that's a fun one. You might not have that, but you might have it from Flavor West. And Bavarian cream cheesecakes, it looks the same as far as I can tell. The percentages look about the same. And still got the ripe and the sweet. So just adding a little bit of a Rice Krispie note to that. All right. I can't remember for sure, but I believe that Rice Krispies type Flavor West does have a little bit of that marshmallow gooey like flavor to it, a little bit. I believe. Although with all those creams, it's going to be just creamy anyway. So I'm kind of
There you go, Tim. This one works.
This one works. Okay. Let me guess. This is probably poke cake. Yeah. So that's it. It's just the ones you poke it. My aunt makes a pineapple version of that, but I it's a poke cake. So you poke holes in it. See, poke the holes down in there. That's a poke cake. So really technical, you poke holes in the cake and then you call it a poke cake.
My
Got
wife's
it.
never heard of it. She's country, so.
I have actually had cakes like that, but I've never heard them called a poke cake before. I said my aunt makes a kind of like a pineapple upside down cake from the top, where the pineapples are cooked on top of the cake, and does that where you poke it down in. It's delicious, absolutely delicious.
Rocky, I don't usually say this to you, but fuck you, Rocky Tooney. He posted a link to cucumber vodka in the fucking chat.
How rude. I'd try it. Ashula. Ashula. I would give it a go. It's made in New England, too. How rude, Rocky. You hear that apparition going after you? Ooh. Give her both barrels. See, that's why you didn't win. Because you're mean to the judges. That and Marsh 8 came up with a delicious looking recipe.
Thanks, Daniel. No,
No,
it's just
he was talking to the wife, Daniel.
yeah, because if anyone would know, she would, and if she'd never heard of it. I mean, I don't know.
And with the amount of desserts she cooks, okay.
And plus, she's from the country, so if if there's a country recipe, she's gonna know about it.
I've even had that type of cake. Never heard it called a poke cake before. Just finish off your sticky buns. It was awesome. The sticky buns was a really good recipe, Dusty. It really was. I actually mixed that one up. Rocky has a lot of great recipes. See, I like ripe over red touch for me, Pity.
I like them together. I put them together.
See, for something about the red touch, I get like a little bit of an off note from red touch, and I don't know why or what it is. It doesn't work for me for some reason, and I know I'm not alone because I've heard other people say it, but it is a go-to, which is sad. I hate that we all have different taste buds. It'd be nice if they're all even because I could say, hey, this will taste exactly like this. Strawberries, subjective.
Yeah, red
Yeah,
touch to
that's
me.
what I get. Fee is like a green off note. I don't like it.
To me, it tastes authentic.
I get like a green off note that doesn't taste right to me.
Yeah, but Tim, we know that your taste buds are broken because you think Grape Extreme is purple when it's clearly white.
I have plenty of people that will argue that point with me. It is purple. Or he made purple somehow out of green. I don't know. You know what it was? When he crushed those grapes, he bruised them and now have a bluish purple hue, so now they're purple.
You're so stupid.
It's a running theory, but it might work.
Yeah, I could see Swaggy doing his best Lucy imitation in the big barrel.
Oh, I can't not see it now. Thanks, Dave. I remember that too. God, that's your age. Do we know that? Remember that from Lucy?
Oh, Lucy was classic.
It is. Everybody tastes things different. Flavors, all flavors are subjective, obviously, but there's certain flavors that are more subjective than others. And think about strawberries; they taste different in every location that Dave and I get up here in the north. Is not the same strawberry flavors you get from down south. It's not the same strawberries we get in a grocery store. The ones in a grocery store, unless they're locally sourced, usually are different than the ones you buy at like a farm stand.
They're modified to grow big and red, but when you cut them open, it looks like white styrofoam.
Yep.
Versus a wild strawberry, which is red all the way through, typically very juicy and sweet.
Yep.
But they're never big. Like wild strawberries, maybe this big, whereas those mutant strawberries you buy in the market.
Most wild strawberries are about that big, about the size of a wild blueberry. They're very tiny. Most of them.
The wild ones I get up here are about that big, I'd say.
Yeah. They slice them very thin, Echo Dub, I'm sure, for that price. $300 a piece. You love strawberry. $300 a piece. Crap. No, can't do it. And that was a terrible impression. But yeah,
Yeah, it was.
it was terrible. And I apologize profusely. But I just can't figure out why it's $300 a piece. You know what though? I used to think the same thing. Wagyu beef, I thought was outrageously priced. It is better beef. It truly does taste better. Is it worth the price difference? Now that's a question.
Wagyu is the American equivalent of the Japanese Kobe.
Yep.
Kobe beef. Yeah, it's like it's ridiculous. $400 a pound or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's outrageous.
Or that puffer fish that you can get over in Japan. If it's not prepared right, it kills you.
Yeah, if you cut too close to the gland, you don't even have to cut the gland. That's the trick. You cut too close to that gland, it'll bleed through and still kill you, or at least make you sick. Yeah,
They're supposed to put in just enough to make your lips tingle.
yeah,
Yeah. I'll skip
my
the nerve
lip,
toxin sauce.
my lips are more than tingly.
Yeah.
well, you're gonna die. It's okay. Pineapple raspberry smoothie, old school. Greek yogurt TPA at 2.5, pineapple TPA at 2, raspberry sweet TPA at 3, super sweet from Cap at 0.5, and yogurt flavor west at 2. Picture craving a easy summertime mix, a sweet, tart, thick, creamy pineapple raspberry smoothie is perfect to treat to help you beat the summer heat. 10-day steep is just a guesstimate. Went 20 with this, I would imagine. A lot of these are like that. I need to get that pineapple TPA now. I've got to. Damn it. I heard an evil laugh from the other room. We either have
Hello.
apparitions in the house that are laughing maniacally. I'm scared.
Hi, Duchess. Glad to see your powers back.
Yeah, I think it's we're currently under a driving ban all the way from fucking Rochester to fucking Pennsylvania. So,
Holy crap.
yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal that all of fucking Western New York is just gonna get buried right now.
Well, you're getting your snow.
Yeah, dude, finally.
Just to say, one of the best messages I got all day, as far as like that made me kind of giggle a little bit and laugh, was from Duchess. Because it's a good thing I like the cold, because I said stay warm. It's a good thing I like the cold.
Yeah, dude, I was like,
fuck it.
I was like, yo, I was thinking about joining you guys tonight, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because my power just went out. And it was like 4:15 in the afternoon or something. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to join you guys. Like, I don't know what it's gonna be on. And he was like, all right, well, just try to stay safe and stay warm. And I was like, it's a good thing I like the cold.
And that did make me laugh.
Yeah.
You were maniacal as hell in the other room. I don't know what that's about.
I was laughing at something you were saying. That's just how bad the delay is.
Oh,
Okay.
she's that's not it. She's lying to you, bro. She's on drugs.
Oh, so it is that. I somehow did miss it. I don't have it. It is that Bull City. It's in my cart now. And again,
I'm just kidding. Hi, Cassie. We miss you.
I gotta get this pineapple TPA. Damn it. Now, when you're chasing old school flavors that have probably been around since 2011, 2013.
I think I actually have that flavor. I don't know.
Oh, great. I'm added to my cart and it makes that makes your liquid cloudy. Betty, I could see that freaking you out. Still don't really love when a liquid gets really cloudy.
Shut the fuck up, Duchess.
What? How rude.
I just said we missed you. I was just joking. You're violent.
Oh, I feel bad now. That is really how bad the delay is. Hi.
What?
You're terrible.
Yeah.
Why is she not on with us right now?
Actually, she has a valid excuse. We got the new pellet stove in, but it needs an adapter. So I go to the adapter, but while we're waiting for the adapter, all the stuff that goes around the pellet stove area is stored in that room in front of her computer. It should have been
Tim,
done in one day, but couldn't
can you
happen in one
share
day.
it? Tim, can you share
Yep.
Daniel's recipe?
Daniel's or Stevo's?
No, Daniel Forsyth.
Okay.
Oh, what up,
Yeah,
Echo Dad?
I got Daniel's. I'll grab Daniel's in just a second. Yeah, I see it. Okay, I'll grab it. Tropical Bears Capella, old school from Stevo. We got 27 Bears from Cap at 4%. Golden Pineapple from Cap at 3%. Jelly Candy from Cap at 1. Lemon Lime from Cap at 1. Passion Fruit from Cap at 2. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.75. And Sweet Guava from Cap at 3. Ooh. Tropical Bears. It's 2017. You walk in a local vape shop. You're on a budget at house mixes. Yeah, everybody did have one. Now catch the shop owner swears by Capella and Capella only because he got wholesale deal on the entire line as the silver line editions. He asked for something fruity candy. He says he knows just the one, a tropical gummy. Yep. Well, that does sound good, but you take him up on it. You buy it, fill up your baby beast tank. Yep. First few puffs are delicious, but as you continue vaping, you realize it's not the best liquid you ever had. But you can't convince yourself to keep using it. It's sweet, fruity, it fits your flavor profile. Besides, it was half the price of the premium brand, and it will certainly do until you get your next paycheck. This exact vibe I get from this. Some of the flavors I've rarely used. The recipe sounded great in theory. Sticking to El Capello is probably a mistake here. I was running with the 27 Bears, maybe. Too high, maybe. That will do it. FA Passion Fruit would would have been a much better choice. However, this is a fun attempt and nostalgic for sure. They all can't be winners. But you know what? I like that. Wait, this didn't really come out that good. Don't mix this. You're not wrong though. That really. Oh man, I remember those exact 100% mixes. Those everybody had a tropical gummy of some sort mix, and they were kind of like first one. You're like, ooh, that's really good. Then you
I don't.
vape it, and it get worse and worse. And you're like more sick of it, but you'd make it through the bottle. Yeah. Good description, Steve. Oh, you really did bring me back to that thought process. We had many of those liquids we tested like that.
Yeah, I could never bring myself to vape those to the end. It's just so bad.
White chocolate raspberry.
Sure.
What?
I don't have ATF, so I can't grab those links and drop them in the chat. So
Oh, he's got my ATF. That's
no,
right.
not yet.
Wait, what are we looking for?
White chocolate raspberry and a peanut butter custard.
Okay, hold on. I may be able to find them. Hold on. Hold, please.
We will find them. We'll get them.
He also says it's on
All right.
AR.
So you said white chocolate raspberry bites and chocolate peanut butter custard.
Um. Oh, Rocky's already got them right here. Or at least the white
Oh,
chocolate. You're right. It's white chocolate raspberry bites. Yes.
okay.
Oh, I'm glad you used that love. I got several bottles of that and I never use it. That was an accidental order like 3 or 4 times without putting in ELR. Yep. Good way to use it up. That one there, I don't mind using up. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
I also put the chocolate peanut butter custard in there.
Okay. All right. Got them both. Excuse me. So we got white chocolate raspberry bites, Bavarian cream from FA at 1.5, condensed milk from Real Flavors at 1, love from VTA at 1, premium raspberry SSA at 1. Freaking love that flavor. And raspberry Melina and Awera at 0.75. I gotta know how this combo turned out. That combo specifically, just the raspberries. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5, and white chocolate Favora at 1.5. White chocolate VSO at 3.
Ooh,
That looks really good.
it sounds real fucking
I have
good.
thought about adding a little bit of that raspberry in Awera in with the premium. I've thought about it a few times because I think they're both really a nice fresh raspberry. The Inaware is just a little darker, a little sweeter, whereas the premium is just really bright, really really bright. I know I'm missing ingredients because I'm missing out real flavors. Darn it! White chocolate raspberry bites like the Dream chocolate bites.
I would love to make
Let
this, but literally the only flavor that I have out of that entire recipe is super sweet. I don't even know none of it.
what you're saying is you have the beginnings of something great. Got
Exactly. Yeah.
it. And we'll just hop to the other one because he grabbed the ATF one. So we have chocolate peanut butter custard. Went for chain vapor shout out on this recipe. I seen his vape and swapped a few flavors for the chocolate. I used Wonder Flavors chocolate pudding and Wonder Flavors dark chocolate ice cream from SC. Yep, that's what I would.
I really
And
think I want to mix this up.
for the peanut butter, I use SSA peanut butter. Which one? For the custard, I use Chain Vapors custard layer with VSO custard, Wonder Flavors coconut custard, SSA legendary custard, and SSA custard and legendary custard from Mullenberry. Thanks, Chain Vapor. I really appreciate you posting your recipe, so I could make this. Legendary custard 3.5, super sweet at 1. Grill 'em. SSA peanut butter at 2.25. VSO custard at 3. Wonder Flavors coconut custard at 2. Wonder Flavors dark chocolate ice cream at 2.5. And Wonder Flavors pudding milk chocolate at 1. I am super
Awesome.
curious on how this tastes.
Can you sub out the legendary custard for like
Mm,
peanut butter custard or custard premium?
you Inaware is sort of close, but they're different.
Um,
You could sub them out. It's just not going to taste exactly the same.
mm,
Um, Inaware wouldn't be a bad sub with it, but yeah, premium's just completely different custard. The thing is, I don't usually the SSA peanut butter gives me a little bit of a skin note, but in this mix, it wouldn't matter for one, and even if gave it, it'd be good.
yeah.
I could go for this. And that ice cream dark chocolate pudding together. I already mixed that before, and it actually turned out really good. Those two work well together. Yeah, Daniel, that looks really, really yummy. Both do, actually.
I want to mix that white chocolate one.
I am missing the condensed milk from Real Flavors. And not having it, I can't even compare it to know exactly what would be the best sub. There are a few condensed milks out there, but they're very widely different in flavor. Hmm. I would look at notes on it and see where they're saying on it. Did anybody compare it to one or the other? Not the one I have, unfortunately. Daniel, let me know a little bit if you can explain to me what the condensed milk real flavors. If you know what a close sub would be, that's what she's missing in order to make that because we have everything else. I mean, I wonder if it was condensed milk. Like literally, I can see it from here, but I don't know if that's going to be a good sub or if you the way it's described in the notes is more like a thick cream. It almost sounds like clotted cream. And I know some of them are more of like a thick cream. Some of them are kind of butyric. Some are not. It really depends. Hmm. How about you guys? But I'm glad that I don't have the ingredients to make the real thing because white chocolate raspberry bites, I'd eat the crap out of those. This
Yeah.
chocolate peanut butter custard, yup. Tropical pears, yup. Pineapple raspberry smoothie, yup. Kitty's old school recipe, yup. The real thing. I like thinking food wise. Okay, this one. Okay, I gotta say this. I'm not so sure I'd want real food wise. Rocky's cucumber syrup might pass on a real thing, but I'd try the mix. See, coconut banana cheesy milkshake. I don't want Parmesan cheese in my milkshake, but I mean, otherwise it sounds all right. Cookies of yore. Yep. Go for food.
I don't know if I'm behind, but he said Perellum condensed milk.
I have it. Yep, we have a big bottle of Perulum milk. So if you want to mix that up with Perulum. Okay, so it isn't like butyric like Wonder Flavors then. I didn't think so.
Yeah, I do want to mix that up with
Derailed, yep, definitely would eat that. I'm actually looking at all these and it's actually making me think I would like some of this food. Pineapple cheesecake, yep. Straw Nano OG, yes. Old school cereal, why not? Even Echo Dub's weird old school cucumber whatever drink mix thing. I would drink that. I'd at least try it. The real thing. Yep. So officially, I think I'm becoming Dave because I'm getting hungry looking at these recipes. Dave's a bad influence.
Always him.
I say that in a nice way, Dave.
Uh-huh.
Really not. Use it lower
Yeah.
though. Okay, yep, makes sense. It was my fave before Perone came out. Okay. It's just when you got ones like Wonder Flavors where it's really super like that butyric condensed milk stuff that's completely different.
Yeah.
Like I'm not kidding, it's the closest one to me. Is the condensed milk was right there. And just the smell on it, I lost my appetite. Yep. That one's rough
I'm
condensed milk.
I'm
Yep.
surprised. I'm surprised that Fitty didn't say just buy medicine flour.
Speaking of Fitty, I got to talk to you about that.
I'm just kidding. Listen, I did look at their website the other day though, because I was like looking for like old school flavors. Right, I know that they've been around for a while, bro. I'm
They
not paying
have
$20. I'm not paying $20 for a bottle. I promise you that.
until you get a bottle, and then you'll say, "Okay, worth it." I'm not kidding. If you get the right flavors, they're pretty freaking good.
You know?
They really
Yeah, I
are.
mean, you're using such small percentages and getting such a return on it that it is worth it.
Is it?
And they mix so well with other flavors to make there's combinations like the blueberry combination stuff. I have actually been vaping the crap out of my blueberry my jammy blueberry milkshake. Oh, so
Oh, is that BB Trinity thing that you were telling me about the other day?
yeah, the blueberry
Yeah.
Trinity, and it's like it's so hits that jammy note for me. Even gives me sugar lips from it.
Yeah.
Which is the one thing that Fiddy, I think he does. He said that he'd swap out the Flavor West. But that's what's giving me the sugar lips. Is the Flavor West. Like you got this overly sweetened jam that you get like someone's grandma makes and brings to the farmer market. That's what it brings. That type of jam. Oh, does it for me. Cucumber in a drink.
Cucumber in a drink. Jesus. All right.
I'm looking. Oh yeah. We know this one. So we
I
got
don't know where
Yeah,
Rocky
blueberry-
comes up with these
blueberry
things,
is
but
really good
it's a
too.
Bloody Mary. Come on, that's easy.
yeah. Oh,
Celery VSO, because everybody wants celery in their vape at 0.75, although it needs to be in this one. Cucumber VTA at 0.4. Heat Flavora at 0.2. Ketchup 101 at 1. Now that's completely normal for everybody to have in their vape collection. Lemon Sicily FA at 0.25. A flavor that is older that I should definitely have brought to the table today. Didn't even think about that one. Russian vodka VTA at 3. Salsa 101 at 0.4. I mean, everybody has salsa in their inventory, right? And sriracha,
yeah.
you got to have sriracha 101 0.4. And tomato VSO 1.75. I do have tomato VSO. I do.
Listen, I don't know where Rocky comes up with the ideas for some of his vapes and the flavors that he goes through, but this is a prime example as to why you can't trust anyone that's close to Massachusetts.
Prime example of Rocky. You collect some weird ass flavors, and I love you for it.
I'm just kidding.
For you to even be able to make this mix
Yeah.
brings forth a lot of questions, but I still give you props.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, this is real inventive. Like, I I'd legit want to know like what the thought process is that you go through, like when you're coming up with these, like legitimately,
I
like because
legitimately,
they're so unique and so inventive, and I'm just like, just, just give me a dessert, and I'm happy.
I want to know what the thought process was to order one-on-one ketchup, salsa, and sriracha. That's the process I'm lost at. what,
Yeah,
what, what process made you think that those are the flavors I want to grab? I love it. I love you did it. I wish I had them actually. That's the weirder part. Looks like a true Bloody Mary. Yeah, like it does.
yeah, no, it's real
No,
good. It
you
looks
don't
real
need them.
good.
I white mail you.
I like how she says something before you even like start thinking about ordering new flavor.
Yep. Hey, I'm getting close to a Bloody Mary. My white whale, Rocky says. That's a tough one, Rocky, because we're limited in vape. Those savory flavors. The fact that you
Yeah, you're right, Diddy. That is a commitment, bro.
ketchup sriracha, that's commitment. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, dude.
What's even worse is I want those flavors to play with, and that doesn't make sense. It also means I'd have to find a sacrificial Addy.
Oh, in case they stain it.
Oh, there's almost no way that sriracha is not going to stain your O rings, and maybe your
Probably not.
device maybe your RDA forever.
Yeah, probably. I mean, unless you give it a real good soak, maybe.
Soak it in alcohol and
Yeah.
vodka.
Yeah, you might be able to get it out.
Hey, maybe you can get
You
the
could also,
Bloody Mary flavor off it, and you can just
yeah,
drink
I
it.
know this sounds real weird, but I mean, considering that you're looking for a sacrificial for sriracha and ketchup, right? I mean, you could use the actual ketchup because the acidity in there will help clean things out.
Oh, Rocky, I gotta love you for that though. Nobody brings something to cucumber like you.
Hmm.
Oh, this is weird. I got a cucumber mix for you. Yeah, because forget about the cucumber's the weird thing, not the celery, the ketchup, the heat, the salsa, sriracha, tomato. That's all normal. Just the cucumber's weird. Other than Russian vodka and lemon Sicily, 99% of all people who mix would not be able to even come close on that.
No, dude.
No. Heat, maybe. Heat. Okay. People might grab heat, might grab lemon Sicily, might grab VTA Russian vodka. Although that grab it now. Cucumber VTA, maybe, depending on where you're at, you might try it. It's actually a nice flavor. I kind of like it.
What the fuck, Rocky? Really?
Oh, the bread and butter pickles. Yes, we gotta go over them too.
Alright.
Buttered pickles.
Yeah.
Rocky.
Here we go.
Come on.
Another completely normal recipe from Rocky. B prickles, pickles, prickles. Might as well be
This one
pickles.
doesn't seem so like outrageous. Not as much as the Bloody Mary does.
No, not at all. Because everybody starts their bread and butter pickles with cactus from Innovair. Cucumber VTA at 0.5. Pickle 101 at 1.5, which is actually really dilly. So, plum purple wonder flavors at 0.5. What?
No, it's not.
Wait, what? Sour gummy candy wonder flavors at 0.75 and super sweet and cap at 0.6.
I don't know. The cactus is in there at a pretty low percentage, though. It's probably just there for the juice.
That's not the weirder part of this recipe. The plum purple
No,
is
I
throwing me
know.
off.
I mean, if he wanted purple, he could have just used VSO, but whatever.
I'm really, really trying to figure out. Okay, usually I can figure out your thought process. The Bloody Mary, I could see it, Rocky. This one, I don't know where you came up with what theories you had. Sour gummy candy to give you that little bit sweet tartness to the butter pickles.
Coffee?
The plum purple. Okay. God, I might actually have to try this. What am I missing? I'm not. Am I? Yeah, I am. It says I am. What do I say I'm missing?
You gotta be missing
I know I
pickle,
have.
huh?
I have sour gummy candy. I know I have sour gummy candy.
Let's go back to something with.
I'm not missing the pickle. I have that. Thank you, Tam. I have it because of Tam. God, I might actually have to try that, Rocky, and I don't want to.
Look at Echo Dubs. That's another weird one.
That's where I'm going. I'm going to Echo Dubs.
I mean, that's not Rocky weird though.
That's not Rocky weird, but I might have to try Rocky's weirdness on that one. I might actually have to try it because I have no idea what that tastes like.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that intrigue me. So what do we got here? We got mango coffee drink. Wait a minute. This looks like a real drink. Mango and coffee together in a drink. Okay, hold on. There's got to be something here. Everyday liquid. Okay, coffee and mango do share molecules. Find a recipe drink from Thailand, which is coffee, mango, and ice. Change the ice part to liquid brown vanilla ice cream for smooth, creamy mouthfeel. I don't know. It's TPI mango because it tastes less ripe to me. For the coffee, I use my favorite Wonder Flavor Brazilian coffee. Good, strong coffee. Having a roast coffee note up front, followed by a bit of sweet ice cream. At the end, you get this tropical kick at the very top at the end of the mango. I'm curious. Cap super
Dusty.
sweet at 1. Liquid bar and vanilla ice cream at 5. TPA mango at 1. VT coffee milk froth at 1. And Brazilian coffee Wonder Flavors at 1.
Dusty, have you mixed it?
Curious.
Let us know if you mixed this and how it is. Hey, Hippie.
What's up?
I mixed one of your recipes earlier today. Very good. Strawberry cheesecake, old
I
school.
wasn't showing this the whole time, right there.
Yeah. One of a million.
That's good. That's a million good ones.
Oh, yeah. What was it? My tried and true cheesy strawberry and strawberry white.
I added one more ingredient to the recipe. Strawberry jam 101.
There you go. Or baked strawberries, another one. Yeah.
Baked strawberry, yep. Glazed strawberries, another one. that can kind of bring. I like the glazed and baked together. That combo for me
Oh.
works.
How's Hippie doing?
He doing fine. We
Oh,
just
good.
woke up from a nap.
Yeah,
Ah,
I don't know if I could do mango coffee, but if someone made like a fucking mango margarita or something, like I could get down on that. Like
Ooh.
that seems normal. I don't know if I could drink mango coffee. That seems kind of
You never know. It might be good. That's why I asked to see if
look,
Dusty
it
mixed
might
it.
be good.
You
You're
never know.
right. It might be real fucking good, but I don't know. Just the concept of it seems like real fucking weird to me.
I'm with you on that mango coffee. I mean, yeah, they do share. Depending on the mango, some mangoes do almost give like a borderline coffee note,
Ugh.
or you can have the real
No,
bright.
Ugh.
I
that's
prefer
not
the.
the coffee one he's talking about.
We were talking about that though.
He said he might make a white chocolate pineapple coffee milkshake.
I know, but we were having a conversation in Zoom about the mango coffee drink.
Yeah. See, if you were in here, you'd fucking know that.
Yeah.
I'm all right
Well,
now.
if Tim didn't
Wait.
bury my desk, I might be in there, Duchess.
See, there we go. I was waiting for it.
I like those really sweet, like ripe mangoes, the real soft ones. They're the ones I like. If I'm gonna eat one, that's the one I'd want. And I prefer them juiced anyway. But
I
other
yeah, I was
flavor,
only missing. I was only missing two of those flavors Echo Dub, so I might have to get those just so I can make it, and then I'll let you know when I do.
let me see here. Ice cream, TPA. Do I have TPA mango?
Yeah,
That
I'm missing the TPA mango and I'm missing the coffee. I have other coffees, like I have dessert coffee and sweet coffee and stuff like that from SSA, and like I have the super concentrate fucking coffee that Rocky sent me, but that one I'm missing. This Brazilian.
I thank you, Frank. Frank actually sent me the Brazilian when we're doing the all the Wonder flavors
Yeah,
mixes and stuff and testing.
yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm
he sent me
missing
that.
this mango because I have like island mango and like the Costa Rican one, but I don't have the TPA mango.
I don't think I have it, but I also have some I haven't put in yet. A bunch. Not having time in the wintertime is a real thing. Oh, anyhow, we'll go over Rocky's other favorite V8, V8, Bloody Mary recipe. Bloody Lovage in a V8.
I'm gonna
Celery
go ahead.
VSO at 0.25. Heat Flavora at 0.92. Juicy Sweet from Cap at 0.4. Ketchup 101 at 1.2. Liquid Amber from FA at 0.25. Lovage Root from Flavora at 0.14. Pickle 101 at 0.25. Russian Vodka VTA at 5. And Tomato VSO at 1.8. Because, yeah, that's. Oh, look at that. He even rimmed his glasses. Tested and then added a few drops of 101 pickle. It's pretty spot on V8 Bloody Mary mix. Well, it's a tough one. If you get something you want to go after it. Doesn't matter how crazy it sounds to anyone else. It does not matter. If you want to make 47,000 different pound cakes to try and get the right one, you go for it, Dave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Echo Dub. Yeah, it's a tough one. That Brazilian coffee though, it's got a very pungent, unique flavor. It was made to make an all Wonder Flavors version of it. One of my coffees for the Wonder Flavors thing is the only thing I was missing was the coffee. It worked, but it did change it. It made it much more coffee forward.
Yeah. I'm curious as to what Echo Dub said. Like the coffee milk froth isn't really like a coffee though. It's like a cream. Like
Yeah, it's light.
I don't know if that would work in place of like a real strong like Brazilian coffee, like what you use.
You can turn espresso up, and if you turn it up high enough, that one works.
Yeah, but
he's saying to do the opposite.
I don't have VSO espresso.
He's saying to do the opposite though. Keep the mango high and the coffee low. So if you go with a weaker flavor of coffee, it should be fine.
Yeah, you would get the mango forward. I see what you're saying. Yep.
But with the Swaggy sale, you should order VSO espresso. You won't be sorry.
Yeah.
You really should. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
because
one of the best.
I think if I was to do it, I would probably use the Wonder Flavors mango, just because it's not so funky.
It's got a little spice to it.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of spice, but that's fine. I'm okay with a little bit of spice, but if it's got too much funkiness, I feel like it would throw the profile off too much.
I'm looking to see so many mangoes now. Oh God, got a lot of mangoes. You have
You have to
Flavora
have
mango?
mango too. And anything more than one is too much mango, anyways.
Yeah, you don't have any of the Flavora mangoes, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of. Uh,
I feel like
it
they
just
all might work better than the island mango because of the spice note with a coffee. I wouldn't throw a spicy
yeah.
mango in a coffee.
Let me see. I've got 3 mangoes. I've got Shisha from VT. I've got Island Mango, and I got Costa Rica Special Mango. Those are the only three. Those are the only ones that I have
I think you're gonna be
currently.
about the same difference in all of them. They're all gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Rocky's got another recipe.
Rocky's got another recipe.
Yeah, for mango and biscotti.
What?
What?
I don't ask questions. I just make you aware.
Tropical biscotti, huh?
Tropical
All right.
biscotti. Oop, wrong button.
This one at least seems somewhat normal.
Wrong button. We got tropical biscotti, biscotti flavora 0.25, mango flavora 0.5, pineapple flavora 0.5, sweet coconut flavora 0.76, and Tyrone flavora 1. Yeah, you just made this one not long ago.
Yeah, January 1st.
I hit the wrong button because I was looking at this recipe thinking, wow. And then when I looked there, I hit the wrong button on the other side. Sorry about that. That whenever I see biscotti, I always think of disjointed. Because they do an infused biscotti dish at one of the little commercial things in it. A Salvatore's. Happy you'd like that commercial. I guarantee it.
What?
The commercial I'm talking about, the biscotti commercial. You'd like it. The Salvatore's commercial. Yeah, I was just going to say the 3 mango flavors are nice. Exactly. Good idea. Because it cuts down a little on the spice note of it. Like 50, 70%, 5% flavor of ripe mango. Even sweet mango works really well with it, but the ripe might be a better choice. Mango is one of those ones that's varied all over the place. You got everything from spice to super funk to really sweet. and juicy, like almost juice level. We have all those flavors.
Actually, I
Five,
saw Steve said
five
that he
flavors
got.
or less. Can't. I got it.
I saw Steve said that he got oatmeal cookie recently. I actually just got oatmeal cookie too from I don't remember actually. From Real Flavors. I got the same one. I got the oatmeal cookie from Real Flavors. I haven't used it yet, but I'm planning on doing it soon.
Man, I royally messed up this morning on my first cup of coffee.
Oh no!
Oh, did you put too much creamer in it?
He
No,
used decaf.
no,
Well, sugar top came off.
no. I grabbed my big ass 16-ounce bottle of wild blueberry from the Flavor
no.
Apprentice.
Oh no.
And, knowing it's kind of a weaker flavoring, but still, I just went bloop.
Oh no!
And, not thinking nothing about it. And I'm smelling blueberries and it's smelling so damn good. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to have me a nice blueberry coffee this morning. I'm half asleep, mind you. Man, I take that first damn hit.
This is that first
All of a
sip.
sudden, it was like drinking liquor.
Yep. You only need a few drops in your coffee, hippie.
Don't. I ain't lying, man. I poured probably a good, oh
Half a shot.
Lord. Yeah, an ounce probably,
Oh God.
like a blueberry flavoring.
Yeah.
Well, I was half asleep, so
No,
I mean, my God.
I've
I,
never thought about putting any of my flavors in any of my drinks at all, but
Oh, I Swaggy got me to do it. Started it off, and
I'm wanting to buy one of those soda machines.
soda
Yeah, the
stream.
soda stream.
Yeah, I'm
I've
really
used some of
wanting to
my
buy one.
flavors in the making sodas. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Swaggy's even give me a few recipes to try with DSO flavors only. And I've tried them in soda stream. Delicious.
yeah. I might try that now.
them suckers
I
are
make
expensive.
when I make coffee again.
There
Yeah,
are
'cause-
some
Maybe.
that you get the off note, like off the knuckle type thing. Some of
Yeah.
those will taste off in these drinks too.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go grab some island mango and make me some fucking coffee right now.
Go try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You lose a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You know not to use that one in coffee again. And then you got a hippie
Yeah.
behind you cleaning himself.
Yeah, dude. I'll just put a little bit of heavy whipping cream and some fucking island mango and scoop of sugar. Be good. Be good.
So glad to hear hippie's okay.
Yeah. It was just for that couple hours you sick last week. That was it.
Okay, so y'all gonna do February through March instead of March through April. All right. We're gonna do one every quarter. I'm excited about that. I think it's fun. Then you gotta think, oh, we're not just trying to make something decent, quick, and easy. We're trying to make something that's really, really good with limitations. That makes it fun.
Actually, you know what? I am gonna go do that. I also want to see what it's like outside right now because it was actually starting to get real bad. I want to see how much snow's actually come down.
Where do you live again?
Buffalo.
Oh, New York, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
And
moved to
so
New
it's
York.
snowing pretty heavy up there or what?
Huh?
Snowing pretty heavy or what?
Yeah, we're under a driving ban right now.
A driving ban. Okay.
Yeah, because it's whiteout conditions.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Duchess moved from Arizona to Winter Wonderland.
I fucking love it. I'll be back.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny to see people that grew up in places where there's no snow, because then they love snow. Give it 10 years.
Yeah.
They'll be right back where they came from.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see snow again.
hmm When
And
I
then,
was young, we lived up north in Roanoke, Virginia for about 4 or 5 years, and it snowed a lot up there during the winter. And man, I love the freaking snow. I used to have so much fun, but then I got older, moved up north, like Pennsylvania, and it's like, fuck this shit.
yeah, but Pennsylvania is a different world than what did you say, Virginia?
Roanoke,
Yes, yes,
Virginia, yeah. Pennsylvania gets serious snow.
yes. Oh my
Virginia
God.
is like that. I think that's like the sweet spot. Actually, the Virginias and Carolinas are a sweet spot. And
hmm
then you like that's moving north, but you're not really committing to frigid temperatures. Start to hit Pennsylvania, you're starting to get a little commitment there on your winterizations.
Yeah, it was crazy. I never seen nothing like it, man. So freaking cold. That was the coldest weather I think I had ever seen in my life.
By the way, anybody here from Zippy this afternoon? Last I heard from her, her furnace had went out and it's freezing out there.
Yeah, it's minus 55 where she is.
Yeah, and her furnace had went out, so I'm really worried about that.
Shit, the squirrel will start burning chairs. Don't worry about her.
Yeah, but she might not remember to throw it outside first.
Yeah, right. Oops. She'll save her flavor room. That's it.
Yep, that's all I'll be left. Well, the rest of the house is gone, but I still have my room.
Yeah.
Yep.
All that alcohol, it should go up quick. Phew.
No, that's just losing power this time of year is really dangerous. That's why I have the backup wood stove. Is because I've been in Adirondacks growing up, where we didn't have a wood stove, we would have been screwed. Would have had no heat source, no electricity. Everything uses electricity to run. Otherwise, if you're running propane, you're gonna need electricity. And if you're running the non-vented type without electricity, well, that's not. You can only do that so long before you have to air out the house because it has to have fresh air mixed in. So yeah, the only option was a wood stove as far as keeping the house warm. All stoves, all pellet stoves, even they all require electricity. And I also learned to keep a generator on standby, Dave.
Yeah, I've been thinking I've got to get one of those. And I can't afford to lose another 3 freezers worth of food. That
Worth it.
costs a lot of money.
Well, see, the thing is, too, even a small generator, just get one big enough to run a fridge at a time. They don't all have to be plugged in at the same time. Just run one for a little while, switch it to the other one.
Yeah. Do 3 hours each and
Yep.
just keep
They'll
rotating.
be 3 hours each, and they'd be fine probably for the next day as long as you don't open them. If you're going to open one, have that one running. Yep, exactly. Except for today, I was at work in that wood stove. Such bad high winds pushed air down the chimney and poofed it out into the room for really quickly. Fortunately, he has a very badly sealed chimney. He's got it lined in there, but it's not lined well around it. So the poof went right back up the chimney on the outside of it. It's like, okay. I'm looking over there, I go, why did it go out the chimney? And I asked him when he got home, yeah, I never really sealed it properly. Oh, yeah, I can tell. So you know
Man,
how much heat you're losing out that chimney?
I saw some of the coolest shit when I lived up in Pennsylvania, though. Because I'm from the South, and it'd be a wood fire stove or something. But shit, when I was up in Pennsylvania, I saw my very first coal uh,
Furnace?
burning furnace with the coal chute there where the truck would come in the backyard and
Yep.
drop it down a freaking chute into a big old bucket thing. And oh my God. And I mean, I'd never seen nothing like that before in my life. That was kind of cool as hell when I seen that. And it was neat. So
when I lived in town here, my friends lived across the road, and when I cut my fingertip off, it was him that drove me to the hospital. Um, anyhow, when they had their fire in their building, that's when it really took off and got bad and went really south. Is when the old coal thing, even though it was empty, had enough coal dust in it. When that hit, it went off like it was, you
Bomb.
threw it. Well, didn't explode, but it burned as if you had some serious accelerant in there. Like that part of the house was gone within minutes. Burned off everything up above it, and it was because of the coal dust. But it still had the thing in it, that big old trough, and it huge. That one there, I swear that would take a pickup load at least by itself, easy. And that thing maybe more.
I've never seen a coal furnace. I've never even seen coal in real life.
Yeah, it was neat. I never saw anything like it in my life. It was really interesting and neat how it all played and worked together and everything.
I'd been down there and saw that coal furnace before. I just didn't, never thought about it until they had their house set on fire, and it was set on fire.
These were some old ass houses that some friends of mine lived in up in Pennsylvania.
They're nice and warm though. The temperature on those is so nice. They burn once you get them burning. Coal furnace is actually more stable heat than even wood. More
It
consistent.
burns real slow. I think it's
Burns
neat. Burns
slow and
real
hot.
slow.
Slow and hot.
Mango coffee's not bad actually.
Oh, did you do it?
Yeah, dude, legit. I
You
got
make
the
it
island
mango.
mango.
You got island
Yeah,
mango
dude.
coffee.
I put like 20 drops of island mango in my fucking coffee, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking this morning. Man, I was half asleep.
Instead of putting like a 30 ml bottle, in there, like hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. I couldn't believe I did that.
I'm just trying to think. Oh, that must have tasted. Oh, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, it was.
That would probably catch me off guard too, though. Like legit. Like as funny as it is, like I do feel bad that should happen.
Yeah.
Pressurized old coal, so we have a bunch in the house.
Diamonds.
Yep. Yeah. You say you don't have never seen coal before. Didn't you buy your wife a diamond ring?
No.
Mm-mm.
Hippie?
Huh?
Does the wife have a diamond ring?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's got a little bit of coal on her fingers, but it's
Okay.
nothing big. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't say you haven't seen coal.
Yeah.
We forget that
Black
that actually.
coal. I'm talking black coal, daggone it. Yeah, these kind of coals, man. Come on, wake
Those
up. Y'all know what time it
that
is.
ain't black. That's silver.
Wait until it starts to here. There you go.
Black coal. There you go. Black
Oh.
coal. Uh,
I need coffee. Be right back.
You gonna put some flavoring in your coffee too, ain't you?
No.
Go on, do it.
Make yourself a caramel macchiato, bro.
Yeah.
they're carbon, but I'm not sure if they are coal, Fiddy. I think you might be right. Okay, popular belief is that some mined diamonds originated from coal. However, this is highly unlikely. Coal is a sediment rock and formed plant debris from surf. This is the earth. Coal is not buried deep enough to the surface to be subjected to heat and pressurized to required to make diamonds. So yeah. So it'd be just some highly high density
Yeah, I thought
carbon.
it was just heat and pressure.
Heat, pressure, and you got to have the right elements.
Well,
Yeah.
get a bunch of coal, put it in the desert, and drop a nuclear bomb on it. How will that work?
Oh my- so hippies willing to sacrifice millions of lives for the production of some diamonds out in the desert.
Well, nobody be
Oh,
living in the desert, daggone it.
I'm sure there's gonna be lizards or something.
Oh, bless their little
no, it's
heart.
fine.
Bless a little,
Boom.
bless a little poof. Where'd it go?
Bless their little heart. Poof.
Kryptonite Coffee by Rocky Tooney. Caramel biscuit SSA of 1. Caramel coffee and sweet milk Perillum at 4%. That is a delicious flavor. Custard premium FA at 0.5. Kettle corn TPA at 4. For the buttery note. Popcorn Flavora at 0.5. Sweetness Flora at 0.5. Okay.
Well, I've looked at this recipe a couple of times.
I have 2, and I think you're more than worthy. Lightly infused sweet caramel popcorn, lightly infused espresso, tantalize every coffee lover. Okay, so it's supposed to be like, okay, that makes more sense. So it's like a coffee caramel corn kind of thing.
What am I missing?
I don't know. What are you missing?
I'm missing the SSA, the TPA, and the 2 Flavora. Oh, actually, I'm missing 1 Flavora. The sweetness doesn't matter because I can just use fucking Capella's fucking super sweet.
Caramel biscuit SSA. That's kind of unique. Actually, it's not really another sub for that either. I don't have another caramel like cookie like that's quite like that one that I can think of.
Exactly, Tim. Where you think they tested the bombs?
Should
Wait,
have
what?
dropped it on California.
That's what created the fault line. Got it. Okay. Oh, my back just popped in a good way. Needed that since it worked earlier. He's got a terrible chair that leans way back, and it'll do that little almost fall to the floor thing. I popped my back earlier in a bad way. It's not fun. Kryptonite coffee. That's interesting.
Yeah, I've looked at it a couple of times. I don't know why I never ordered the flavors for this.
New Mexico, Fitty said.
New Mexico. What about New Mexico?
That's where they tested the bombs.
Yeah, that is. I think that is where it was. I think I remember reading about that.
Yeah.
Where they tested the first A bombs.
Uh,
Do you know the names of them? Do you know the name?
A
Two
boom, and
first-
a boomer. I don't know.
Come on. What were the names of them?
When you talk about the 2 they dropped, Hiroshima,
Yep,
Hiroshima and
uh-huh.
Nagasaki.
Yep. Don't look it up.
Oh, the names of the actual bombs?
Yeah.
I didn't realize they named them.
Yeah.
yeah, they did. Steve-O,
There you go.
Steve-O already
Steve-O
got it right.
Fat man and little boy.
Oh yes, I do remember that from the movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fat man
they
and
also
little
taught us
boy.
about it in school.
Well, see, you need to learn more about your history, daggone it.
Yeah, because Fat Man and Little Boy, that's something I'm gonna remember and not think I made it up in my own head. Because that's what the name of
I
a
mean-
bomb should be, is Fat Man and Little Boy, because that's what's gonna pop in my head. Yeah.
So considering that you're like 75, bro, I figured they would have taught you that in school too. But like along with like hiding under your desk when like a bomb comes.
We had a bomb. We had a bomb.
There's a
shelter.
bombing. Yeah.
Can you imagine that though, hiding under your desk? Okay, the theory behind that is debris. It'll stop you from getting hit by debris.
Yeah.
But you could with debris. And actually, in England, when they had all the bombings and stuff, that actually did help. In the UK, when they had all the bombings, because it actually a lot of times
During
there's
the
a collapsing of the buildings and stuff because of the concussion bombs, and that made sense. So it does have some merit. Now, if you get hit there, it's not really directly. If you get hit the bomb, you're just done. Forget if it hits you directly. It's over.
But they had to give people something to do, right? to make them feel like they were empowered. The
Well, like-
reality is, a multi-megaton hydrogen bomb hits a city, you're turned into carbon before you even knew what happened.
Yeah.
So
Even if you watch the Terminator movie, when the bomb hits and she's holding the fence screaming and turning into, that's not how that works, because that would all be over so fast you'd never see the skeleton, just be dust.
Yeah.
Like everybody else in front of her just does that. Somehow she manages to scream for a minute and a half.
yeah.
I've always
Oh,
tried
I'm
to figure
curious.
that one out.
Yeah, I'm curious about that same thing, Fitty. Let me know if Napoleon is any good, because
Oh, the
I
I've
movie.
saw an
heard
ad
so
for
many
it.
stories
I
that
saw
it's
an
not
ad for it on my Apple TV. So,
That's what I've heard so many stories that it's not good.
really?
That actually the movie, the 3 hour or 4 hour or whatever it is long movie, is actually 2 more hours long, and they're releasing the full Napoleon movie at another date on one of those like Netflix or something like that. I can't remember which one they're releasing it on. But yeah, it's longer than what the movie theater movie is.
Fitty said that it was good.
See, it all depends on
Mm.
a lot. I have a
Yeah,
feeling that Dave would be a little more critical. He's really more of a history buff.
yeah.
Dave might be more critical of it, so we need Dave's
I
opinion.
would, I would never sit for a 5-hour movie. No way. No way.
I would. I watched fucking the Zack Snyder cut for Justice League.
Good night, Echo Dub.
All right.
Good night, Echo
Now,
Dub.
now, see, now if that's a 5-hour movie about Neapolitan ice cream, we might be talking. Different, not 5-hour movie of different types and different ways to make Neapolitan ice cream. Who would watch it?
I would,
I
100%.
would.
I'd be
Napoleon,
like,
maybe.
that's cool and all, but do you have? Can you serve this alongside spaghetti tacos?
Yeah. I almost turned around trying to turn TV on. It doesn't exist anymore. Put the spaghetti taco thing up. It's still on the TV. I can put it on in the other room.
Hmm.
Spaghetti tacos, and what was the other ones? Spaghetti tacos is a big one. There's another one.
You ever get to see it
Banana
up
balls.
in the other
Banana
room?
balls is the other one. I watched a 9-hour YouTube stream once. Yeah, Steve-O. Feel like Dave was here for most of it. Dave's still bewildered by how long he managed to last. I think Dave lost his sound.
No. But for movies, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for movies to sit in the theater for like 3+ hours, there's no way. There's
Oh
no
no,
way.
no, no! I wouldn't do it at the theaters, but if I'm watching it at home, sure, absolutely. I'll sit
Yeah.
on my couch
Yeah,
with
if I hit
fucking.
the
Yeah,
pause
I'm
button
waiting
and
for
go
it
to
to
the
come
bathroom.
out on
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch a movie for 5 hours on my couch. Like,
that Napoleon movie. I'm waiting for it to come out. Then I'll watch it. I'm not gonna pay.
yeah. I seen advertisements for that there was supposed to be coming to Apple TV soon, but I don't know when. I think February, if I remember right.
Hey, it's got to be better than the last one I watched. It was about that war. The
You can buy it right now at home. Rent it or buy it right now.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's on demand now. Fitty says. Dave, you thinking about watching a 5-hour movie?
I haven't watched a movie in a long time. Just nothing interests me anymore. Even Oppenheimer, I didn't watch because I knew it the story backwards and forwards. So
Yeah.
What's up, Hanky?
Hanky,
Hanky Panky.
hanky panky.
a Canadian guy died while they were assembling the bomb in Los Alamos. He let the demon core, the sphere of enriched uranium, touch. and it was a blue flash, and he was dead like less than a week later.
I
That
don't.
sucks.
I don't have
Who
a.
did that?
Sorry,
Who?
he was a Canadian scientist at Los Alamos working on the development of the bomb, and they were working with the Demon Core, which is the core of a nuclear weapon, and he allowed the two spheres to come too close to each other, and it started a chain reaction. He stopped the chain reaction, but it cost him his life.
See, I didn't know that.
Yep, that happened twice there.
Yeah. So you can get Napoleon on demand right now. However, it's also coming to Apple TV, so I just don't have a date yet. It just says coming soon.
Yeah, Fiddy, Oppenheimer was a very arrogant man, so he made a lot of enemies, and when they could get even, they certainly did.
See, I don't know none of that. You making me want to watch the damn movie now.
I gotta watch it. Come on, hippie.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. As another person that made a lot of enemies, Dave, is that Heisenberg dude. He made a lot of enemies. I feel like I used to know where there's a picture of one. It used to be somewhere on one of these streams. That someone might have swapped out like literally just before a stream one of these recent streams.
But it's fascinating if you watch documentaries on the backstory of both the development of the bomb and the use of the bomb, and then the aftermath. Fascinating. I'd really like to go to Hiroshima if I ever get the chance, to the
Yeah.
peace memorial.
It still makes you wonder. I mean, uh, it's one of
Even
those
after
things.
even after all these years, though, they still have it cordoned off. Like you can only go to certain areas
Yeah,
because of the
the building
radiation.
the
Yeah.
building where the peace memorial is survived the atomic bombing, but the copper roof melted and shot
Yeah.
straight down, killed everybody. And there's a staircase near the T bridge where the bomb was aimed at, where there's a shadow of a man that was sitting on the steps, and that was all that's left. He was vaporized. So you see the shadow of him.
Oh,
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Question
Cool
for
in
the
a sick
panel.
way.
Hanky says, "What film would you like to be in?"
The other story that's I thought was real interesting as far as like history and like bombings and well not bombings but like with radiation and stuff was fucking Chernobyl.
Yeah, that was fascinating. You know, it's a really good documentary. Look it up, The Radium Girls. That's fascinating. You know,
The
back in
radio.
the day, they used to put radium on the watch hands so they glow in the dark. The
Yep.
stuff was radioactive as fuck. And all
Yep.
these women that worked in this factory were all hopelessly irradiated. And they tried to cut, the owners tried to cover it up and everything like that. Very interesting documentary.
I remember those watches. But Hanky had a question for the panel. What film would you like
Movie.
to be in? If you could choose to be in any film, what would you choose to be in?
Does it have to be one that like exists currently, or are we coming up with a movie?
I'm thinking it's in a currently existing way. He questioned it, like a movie. I mean, currently
Can
exists. Could
I
be old or new.
can I get some clarification on that, Hanky? He said any movie. All right,
Any movie.
cool. Thank you. Uh, ooh, I think mine would be Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Straight up.
What about you, Dave?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I know it's hard when you've already starred in a movie straight through the whole whole series of movies. Starred
I don't know.
through the whole series, and became this legend that everybody knew your name. Um, but beyond
I,
that,
I don't know. I honestly don't know what movie I'd want to be in. I don't know that I'd want to be in a movie. I certainly never want to be famous.
Nobody wanted to be in Dazed and Confused.
I think, Dusty, you're right. They won the lawsuit, but by the time the lawsuit was won, they were all dead. If I'm not mistaken.
That's a movie I would not want to be in. I Am Legend. That sucks. Still trying to figure out how you survive for the second movie. You got to figure out this out when it comes out.
Yeah, Fee, I remember that too. That was very disturbing. To this
day
day, I cannot look at a crow flying without thinking of that movie.
The Crow.
Oh, there's a scene in The Day After, in the one that was ABC on TV, and there's a scene just before the first nukes go off where the crow is flying over a field, and every time I see a crow to this day, I think of that. Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is that you now have PTSD from your movie.
Yes, I do.
Right.
If you want to see a more disturbing movie than that, if it's at all possible, look at the British one, Threads. Oh my God, terrific.
I'm really trying to think of it, Hippie. You too? What movie I'd want
Hey,
to be
Paul.
in? Because I almost wouldn't want to be. I would want like a superhero movie because then you're taking it out a lot of parameters and everything. Trying to
Paul
make
is-
it more realistic.
Paul's movie is Uncle Buck. Am I wrong?
Right.
There
Oh,
he
God,
is. There's Uncle Buck.
I could live with that movie. We just watched that not long ago.
Oh God damn it, Paul's back. Listen, my asshole just healed up, bro. All right.
Yeah. You got a dumping a snowing buff, eh?
It's still snowing, like right
Oh.
now, like it's whiteout condition currently.
Oh.
We're on a driving ban, bro.
Hippie.
All right.
What's
Do you
up,
have?
Paul?
Here is another clarification here, Hanky. Do you have to be a character in the movie, or can you be there just watching what the hell happens firsthand? Because if I'm just watching and I can just be an observer of the whole thing and see it happen like verbatim as it goes, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, because that movie was so messed up. I'd love to be there to have watched it happen, like the movie actually happened. Like you got to be kidding me. That would be a good one to be fly on a wall for you. It would be.
Yes. How's everybody doing?
Doing great. You got a
How you
current
doing?
question for panelists, and you're in here now, so you got to answer it. If you could be in any movie, what movie would it be? Like, been in a movie at any point, type thing.
I don't know.
Super Dad.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like
Superbad.
Paul, I feel like Paul would be in fucking Silence of the Lambs, bro, or Hannibal.
That's you.
Passion of Christ, pity, Braveheart.
I wanna be in fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So I'm just saying.
I want to
What's
be
that movie about? What's that movie about, Duchess?
Huh? It's about some kid that gets fucking bullied in school, dude.
Yeah.
And you want to be the kid being bullied?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, Rocky.
All right, so I change. If I'm going to be a character in a movie, okay, I want to be McLovin from Superbad.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
All right.
If I had to be a character in any movie, it'd be any character that gets to kiss Kate Beckinsale. I could live with that.
I want to be Willy Wonka.
Okay, which Willy Wonka?
No, I don't.
Gene Wilder.
Okay.
I don't remember who Kate Beckinsale is. I'm about to Google it.
I'm waiting for the new one to come out. I can't wait until it comes out, on our, streaming services.
Fee, though, I thought about that, but there's only one problem. Tom Cruise is the actor in that movie, so your height requirement is this tall or lower. So you got to be this tall or lower. You can't.
I know who Kate Beckinsale is.
The crew on the film set would have to hit me with a bat to get me to let go of her.
Yeah.
That's the lady from fucking Gilmore Girls, right? Is it the same one?
I don't know. I don't think. I'm not sure. Never
I'm pretty
watched
sure.
it.
Oh, never mind. She was in fucking
She was in that
Underworld.
Underworld, exactly.
I'm pretty sure nobody on the
okay.
panel
Yes, I agree with you there.
Gilmore Girls except for you.
They'd literally have to hit me with a bat to get me to let go of her.
Look, it's not like I ever watched it, but
You know,
I am.
you gave me a good reason for this. I think I'd rather go Fifth Element her because it's better, but the one in the Resident Evil movies, I can't ever
that
pronounce.
Russian one or whatever her
Yeah.
name is.
Listen, I don't know if this exists in Canada, but we actually do have commercials here. So
Yeah,
listen,
easy. You if that's what
this guy over here.
if that's what you want to tell yourself to sleep better at night, go right ahead.
Listen, I sleep fantastic. Dude. Right?
5'1".
True story.
Wow.
Hot Tub Time Machine. The movies, both of them were based on real life experiences by Paul. So
5'1.5". Holy jumping. My dad's 5'4".
oh, he's about perfect height. You could literally be a stunt double for Tom Cruise.
I always thought my dad was short.
Yeah, I'm the shortest one in my family at 5'11".
She's the same height.
Who's she?
Cassie.
Oh, she's 5'1" too?
Yeah, I think she fell asleep. Because I haven't heard the apparition in a while.
Yeah, dude, I haven't heard her yell at me in like fucking 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Go check on her, make sure she's still breathing. Because for Cassie not to be yelling, something's wrong.
How did it sound when I yelled at? Yeah, they wanted me to check on you, make sure you're alive because you haven't yelled at them for
She'll just be like, shut the fuck up.
What's up, Abby Tooney?
Mr. Addy Tooney.
Addy.
She just goes,
He's
sleeping.
another one suffering along with you, Duchess.
And walk in there and put her hand in the hot water so she'll
What's that?
So
Addie's another one that
That's a
gets
good idea, but I
suffering
gotta wait till
along
she
with
falls back
you.
to sleep.
okay, wait
Yeah,
till
dude,
she
he's
falls
only-
back to sleep. Go get you a pot of hot water or warm water. Yeah.
Yeah, he's only 15 minutes north of me.
Screw you guys.
There you
Ah,
go.
There she is.
Yeah, go get some fucking hot milk, bro, and some fucking Ovaltine and take your ass back to sleep.
Yeah. And wait for the warm water of, let's call it apple juice.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are getting snowed in. Jeez.
That
Yeah,
big
dude,
storm,
we're supposed to get anywhere between 2 and 3
Matt
feet.
Damon's character.
that storm completely missed us.
Yeah. Now tomorrow, Sunday night, they're calling for like a lot of snow here.
We're getting called for that after everything freezes. All the rain that we've had. It's more rain supposed to freeze on and snow over top of it. So it'll be perfect ice skating weather down the roads.
I don't think these idiots at the Weather Bureau know what the hell they're doing.
I swear I don't know. You'd think with all the meteorology classes and stuff they take now, they'd have a clue now better than they used to. It seems like the
Worse.
predictions are worse.
That's because they're following the European.
Tomorrow.
That's simple. Rain every day. Or every
Yeah,
other day.
tomorrow for Buffalo, they're calling for 3.5 feet.
Feet?
Yeah, feet.
Nice.
So I'm supposed to get 2 to 3 tonight, and then another 3 tomorrow. Well, 3.5.
We're about to start hitting snow anymore. Oh, we are hitting snowing outside right now. It's snowing now. It's supposed to be snowing
Bless
tonight.
y'all
Oh,
heart.
it's getting windy now. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh, just bless it.
Oh, it's supposed to snow through. Oh, well, Monday we're supposed to have some sun and a high of 25, and then snow again on Tuesday. It's supposed to snow right through till Tuesday, Wednesday. Yay! It's gonna be fun, Paul. Bring down your snowmobile. You don't have probably.
No, I wish.
Yeah, it's
Weren't you
supposed to
talking
get.
about getting an ATV?
Yeah, talking. I've been talking for like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to get an ATV. But
ATV or keep power to the hot tub. ATV or keep power to hot. We know what one.
Yeah. Addy.
Yeah, it's supposed to get real cold here next week, bro. We're supposed to be in the single digit.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting. Single digits.
Yeah, it's this
Yeah, it's supposed to be
polar
deep
vortex.
freeze. There's a deep freeze coming. Real bad deep freeze in the Northeast.
I just pray to God we don't get what Zippy's getting. Oh my God.
We're supposed to get down to like 19 next week sometime.
Yeah, I'm getting down to fucking 8, bro.
Yeah, but for Alabama, 19 might as well be minus 50.
No, I haven't seen Zippy in here, but I'm going to send her a message because I actually am a little nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Her message earlier.
Yeah.
Because that message earlier, not having heat where she lives in the middle of nowhere and having it like outrageously cold. That's dangerous.
At temperature 19, if we have it for like 3 days in a row at that temperature, we'll start having pipes burst and shit
For
all
sure.
down south. Because
just leave the water running a
Yeah,
little bit.
exactly.
we do, but I mean, it's like, there are a lot of stupid people out there,
Oh, yeah.
and
Well, then
anyway,
that
a lot
sounds
of
like
Southerners
like
don't.
a personal problem.
Yeah, but see, we don't down south. They don't bury the pipes very deep. They only bury them like 6 inches below the surface.
Wow.
Oh.
6 inches to a foot below the surface.
No, that's
because we
not
hardly
deep enough.
ever have freezing temperatures.
Fuck no, dude. That's not deep enough.
No, gotta be
Bama.
below the frost line up
Yeah.
here, anyways.
Yeah, they do that here.
But if it's gonna get that cold for that long, you might want to pick up a few gallons of antifreeze, the stuff they use in trailers, and put it in your toilet. Put it in your toilets.
Yep.
Hanky. You know what? This mix from tonight.
What's that gonna help? Putting
Just
it
the-
in your
What up, Big
bowl?
Daddy Eddie?
Just since the beginning of the show, just sitting, this tastes pretty damn good already.
Because
That's just going down sewage line.
no, but for the tank part of your toilet, and just don't flush the toilet. Just pour water into the toilet as you use it. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because if the tank freezes, it'll blow the tank out.
Why would it freeze when you got the heater on inside the house?
Well, if you have the heater, fine. But if you don't have heat, if your electricity goes out because of the equipment failure, because too many people are running their heaters.
See, that's the thing, hippie. You're thinking down south. We're thinking northern stuff. If you
Yeah.
lose your power, one of the first things you do is you empty out that tank and shut off your water. 'Cause
Oh.
it's a very possible if it starts getting that cold in your house. Yeah.
Yeah, I have my faucets running right now, like on purpose.
Not used to any of that.
Did you guys hear on the news that they were asking people if you wanted to come and help shovel out Ralph Wilson Stadium for $20 an hour? Like, I don't know why you're not there, Duchess.
Where?
That's like a 24-hour job, buddy.
Where?
At Ralph Wilson Stadium.
I don't know where that's at.
It's in Buffalo, where the Bills play.
That's Highmark Stadium.
I've always known it to be.
No,
what I just said.
It's Highmark Stadium.
We were there this summer. We
It's
know
called
what it's named.
Highmark.
Yeah.
Ralph Wilson Stadium.
Duchess
No,
and
it's
I
Highmark-
we're
it's
literally
Highmark
there
Stadium.
this summer.
Maybe
We
they
were
changed
li-
the name, or maybe they built a new stadium. Who
Oh,
knows?
shit. I probably
was the last
should-
time-
It's Highmark Stadium, bro.
Buddy, the last time I was down to see a Bills game, it was on the tickets. It said Ralph Wilson Stadium. So maybe there's been a name change.
Or they built a new stadium. Who knows?
Anyways, they had an open call for anybody who could come on in and help shovel the snow in the stadium for $20 an hour.
I mean, you might be right.
There it is. Steve-O
It
saying
says-
went
it
from
says-
Rich Stadium to Ralph Wilson to Highmark.
Okay, so I didn't even know that.
So they probably had an LED sign outside the stadium. They just keep changing the name every week.
Yeah.
Confuses people.
Yeah. I didn't even, I mean, I don't live there. So
Yeah, I mean, I can't drive anyways, even if I wanted to go down there.
it's game day, baby.
No, City is
So-
on a
Game
driving
day.
game.
So we
It's
got
City-
game day. You make it
City's on a
happen. They had
driving
to
oh,
they had to push the Bills game to Monday at 4:30.
okay.
Yeah.
So we got a Rich Ralph who has a volleyball named Wilson, and he got high with Mark.
Yeah, that's how it went, Tim. Exactly. Mm.
And they changed the name 6 times to make it reflect.
Yeah.
I actually kind of feel bad for the Bills because this happened to them last year too.
Well, look
Yeah.
where they live. Look where they are. I mean, it's
Yeah,
gonna
because I
happen.
mean, well, because like
Yeah, I
year-
bet they are.
the year prior, right, 2021 was fine. They didn't have to move any of the games. Or 2022 rather, they didn't have to move any of the games, right? And now this year, obviously, it's now 2024, and then no, actually, it was 2022. Yeah, when we got the blizzard that blew through, they had to move the game.
Yeah. And then I heard that the Chiefs and the Dolphins game was they were going to play in minus 30 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but that's cold.
Yeah.
About the same, close to the same.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's like negative 25 or something.
Oh,
Negative
Yeah.
20, negative 25.
I don't even know how do you play football in
Well,
minus.
you have to
like,
you
how
have
do
to
you play
cover
that?
yourself up completely because your skin freezes in 1 minute in that environment.
Paul, been there, done that. It sucks.
Yeah, that's not fun. Even there'll be
I'll
nobody
tell
in
you
the
right-
stand. They'll just be like, screw that.
Yeah, we didn't have good turnouts for those games.
That's that like they it doesn't even become fun anymore, right? It's like survival.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, you're there for what, 2 hours? NFL game,
Not
3 hours.
not to mention the amount of fumbles on games like that. Because,
Yeah, sitting in
yeah.
a chair, minus whatever you guys said, minus 25 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, but the quarterback trying to keep his hands warm enough
Yeah.
to throw the football.
Yeah, dude, I don't even think those like hand warmers would fucking help, bro.
No, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
negative 30 Celsius is negative 22 Fahrenheit.
Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, that's cold.
Yeah.
where the hell were they playing?
In I don't know, the Chiefs and Dolphins. But anyways, I just thought, wow, that's crazy. They're still gonna play.
Chiefs and Dolphins. And who's going to win depends on whether it's on land or in water.
Sorry. I'm laughing at Steve. And he said the people the residents of Orchard Park are probably all down there. You're probably
Oh, for-
fucking right, bro.
That's what I yeah.
Like
that's what-
legit, like Highmark
Yeah.
Stadium is like 15 minutes for me. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. I was gonna say I bet they are. You put out a post like that, $20 an hour, that's not bad.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well,
because like when we
yeah,
got
and
the fucking
especially- well,
blizzard, they had like 7-8 feet of fucking snow in it, buried the entire fucking stadium.
They're going to have 400 people working for 20 minutes done.
Yeah.
The place clears 4 foot by 4 foot square.
I guess that's what they're hoping, right? Get out
Actually,
half the city.
it'll be more interesting next year because they're going back to natural turf.
They're getting a new stadium next year.
They're going back to natural turf playing next year though too.
Oh. Yeah.
There's no way you'd get me to sit for 2 hours on a metal
Ooh.
chair.
And
minus 22. Fuck that. I'd be setting the people around me on fire.
They
Keep warm.
that just proves you're not a real fan.
Man, I'm not stupid.
And it also proves you haven't had enough alcohol content to add antifreeze to your glove.
You know, there are some smart people out here, ain't there,
Yeah.
right, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to a restaurant across from the stadium and watch it on TV while you're
Yeah.
eating chicken wings and nice and toasty warm.
Head over to Anchor Bar.
That's right.
Mm, there's better wings out there.
Oh, for sure.
As much here's the thing, as much as
Nostalgia
it pains me, as much as it pains me to say that, considering that Anger Bar is the home of the buffalo wing, like they are the restaurant that created it.
They don't have
There's
the best
there's better restaurants that you can go to and get better fucking wings, honestly.
for a better price.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and the wings are very subjective. Some people like the big wings.
Yeah,
Personally, I
well,
like
that and
the
like I don't know if it depends on whoever's in the kitchen that day, because like
Ours
I've
were
had
overdone a
some.
little bit.
Yeah, like I've had some like when I've gone and it's been perfect, right? Chicken is still nice and juicy. It's got plenty of flavor, like they're real good. And then I've had other times where it's the meat is just dry, and I'm just like, who thought that this was fucking okay?
Yeah.
It's not consistent.
no, because it doesn't take long for wings to go from being from good to horrible. It's a matter of like a few, well, 20, 30, 40, 50 seconds, in the deep fryer, you know.
Yeah.
And if the oil hasn't been changed recently, you get that nasty taste on the wing.
It also changes how
Yeah.
quickly they cook too.
Yeah.
Older oil cooks it differently.
Barbell, huh? I was thinking of Duff, Evo. Duff's makes real good fucking wings over at
Well,
I know he
Addie's
does.
Addie's here. He knows the food spots.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It depends. How often do you leave fucking Grand Island?
Yeah, that's true. I
Because I
wouldn't
mean, I've
leave.
got one place that's not too far from me. Again, it's called Duff's. It's over at if you're ever in Buffalo, uh, it's over off of oh god, I think it's I think it's Millerport Highway and Eggert. I think. If I remember right. I have to look it up again. I know how to get there. I just don't remember the street name.
Is that what it is? Duff's? I keep thinking you're saying Gus.
No, Duff. Duff.
Stuff. So
Oh,
like, almost like the beer and
Simpsons.
Yeah,
Simpsons.
like the beer of the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Man, now I want wings, guys. Damn you. I really do.
No.
We
agree
Oh,
with
just
that.
apparently
ordered
there's also
wings
one in
the other
Orchard
day,
Park.
man. I like air frying Myers and the Ninja.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that,
Oh my
that's exactly
God.
what I have too. The 2-drawer Ninja. It's amazing.
I take my halves. I have like 10 wings, cut into pieces. So I got 20 pieces and put all my seasonings on it. I put
Oh,
my onion powder, my seasoned salt, garlic salt, uh, lemon pepper, and a little olive oil. Mix all that up, throw it in the air fryer, put it on for 25 minutes, shake it every 7 minutes. And oh man, then I'll take them out of there and pour my hot sauce all over them and then shake them up. Ooh, you talk about some good eating.
Yep.
Damn.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, Addie. It's Millerport Highway and Sheridan Drive.
Making buffalo chicken pizza right now. Oh, Steve, I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I made pizza for dinner actually from scratch.
And homemade butter chicken.
Hey, does anybody have a link to one of those, what do you call it? It's like a randomizer. You put in like 10 different things and you spin the wheel and it picks for you. What do you call that?
Yeah, it's a randomizer.
Randomizer.
Just
What do I
Uh,
type in on
Google
Google?
search, you'll find one.
Just call it a randomizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there random.org?
Yes. Yeah. It
Hey,
leads
but
you.
don't
It
no
leads you to this
Okay,
weird
random
place
name
in Canada.
generator.
no.
Says something about Uncle Paul's shack.
That's right. It's
Random.org.
Paulie's.
Random.org.
Yeah, Paulie's Sugar Shack.
Paulie's Sugar Shack. Yeah.
Oh, baby, get back, Sugar Shack.
I gotta see how bad it is outside.
When we'll wait until he gets back, and then we're gonna start getting out of here because I'm actually getting hungry now, and it's all your fault.
Emma.
Maple syrup. Oh, we've had some really. She made a cucumber salad the other day and used that maple mayo on it. Oh God, was that good, Dave? She put maple bacon in hers. I didn't bother. I thought it was too much. I thought plenty with just maple mayo. It was really good. Instead of your typical cucumber salad, and she made a maple mayo version. That was delicious.
I had a BLT for lunch.
It's not that bad outside.
Okay, cool. Glad to hear.
No, there's not even like a. At least it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's like even a fucking foot of snow out, bro. Although I'm sure it'll get worse overnight. So,
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, you're home for the weekend, so that's all that matters. As long as you don't have to drive in that shit.
I'm also off on Monday because Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, yes, that's true. You guys have a long weekend. Nice.
I had a dream.
We don't have any holidays, coming up, Paul? No,
Valentine's Day.
No, Family Day.
You guys
Day.
We don't get that. We don't get that here.
You don't get Valentine's Day?
We don't get Family Day.
We get Family Day in February, mid-February.
Yeah. No, we don't get that.
It's called Family Day.
Life isn't important to those morons in Quebec City.
Valentine's Day, not a stat.
There's a link in chat to anyone want to join the after show, by the way. Go ahead, Dave.
I was just going to say, I think the next holiday is Easter, and that's May, right, Paul?
April or May, whenever
May for you guys. It's April for us.
It's April for us.
Oh, maybe it's April then. Catholicism is the same worldwide.
Yeah.
It's either in March or April.
Well, your guys' Independence Day is different than ours too.
Yeah, we're July 1st.
Yeah, ours is July 4th.
Yeah.
Different countries make sense.
Yeah, kind of.
But
If we'd done a better job in 1812, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
This is true. This is true. Very true. Anybody, I don't know. Hippie, are you back to putting out any videos, or are you still kind of on hiatus?
Hiatus still. I'm, trying to get things done before my next hip surgery.
Okay.
Hey, this one's working out really well so far, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Good stuff, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting around real good.
Yeah, you'll be running a marathon in no time.
Hell yeah. I'm excited about getting my next one done.
Paul's working on practicing his wood burning so he can wood burn those custom shelves he makes. Yeah. So far, he's got to the point where he can burn a hole in wood like nothing.
Hippie, don't you have some plants that you've planted to get going for next year? Or for this summer?
Carrots, but I didn't plant them this year because I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have a garden this year. Maybe a little bit, but not.
Trying to hold back from let your leg heal.
How come?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because whenever I get out of surgery, that's a month and a half, 2 months. I'm not, able to get out and do anything, and that would be time for me to be picking all kind of tomatoes and everything else, So, and I'm not having surgery until like April this year.
And last year you went out too early and hurt yourself a little bit. Remember?
After 2 weeks, I was cutting the front yard.
Yeah, and then you came in and you were sore for like 3-4 days. Bad.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Duchess, you got anything going on?
Bama.
Did y'all hear that? The GOAT retired. Nick Saban retired. Officially retired, and they've already named the new head coach for Alabama. The head coach from Washington Huskies. Yep, he's going to Alabama, and Nick Saban's gonna sit there, I guess, helping him through the year, but not coaching or not, just helping him along, on his, what do you call it, getting new players in, So we'll see. I think my wife's gonna end up wearing an Auburn shirt finally this year.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing for me. Outside of I might go try to get a fucking traffic ticket for driving a fucking Orchard Park. You know, like $20, $20. So $20, $20.
Yep, gonna get a traffic ticket to drive to make the $20 back in an hour. Got it.
Yeah, when that traffic ticket's probably gonna be like fucking $200, bro.
Dave, do you have anything special planned? Any food you might be making soon?
No.
Sometimes you have the announcements she's making like pretzels or something. You know, you never know. Worth a
No,
try.
I'll send you. Next time she makes pretzels, I'll send you some.
Oh, that would be the day. Oh, sounds delicious. But yeah, food wise, I mean, these flavorings make me hungry sometimes. The mixes make me hungry. And tonight was no exception. Like every single one of those looked like something I'd want to eat is or drink. Looked delicious. But yeah, the next show is going to we're going over pistachios and stuff like that. We're going over nuts this next week on Noted, and then
Wait, what's
Tuesday.
next week?
Then Tuesday we're gonna go over it's gonna be single flavor house mixes on Tuesday. So like it doesn't matter what flavor house, just all of the one flavor house, like all Wonder flavors, all TPA. We had a lot of them tonight that were already there. All Flavora. I mean, right up Rocky's alley, pretty much. Rocky does
Yeah,
that a lot, quite often.
that's because Rocky has like fucking 7,000 flavors.
Rocky can make you an all one-on-one that has nothing that's not savory easy, for starters. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to try and do that. And then we're gonna be doing the limited flavors to limiting to 5 flavors or less episodes coming up. Tried it for 3 if you can when it comes to time to try and do some beginner. Actually, it's beginner mixes. It's Tuesday. Believe it or not, she's awake enough to correct me.
Beginner mixes next Saturday.
No, this Tuesday. Beginner
Oh,
mixes is Tuesday. That's gonna be just simple mixes. 3 to 5 flavors, just something simple that you can vape. It doesn't have to be top of the line, but something like that. Yeah, that's a perfect. Even though it's not really truly beginner, it is. It's something simple you can put together that just can be an ADV for someone starting out. We got a lot of new mixers in chat again, so trying to cater
what are
to them.
you
Hippie
doing next
Blue
Saturday?
Falcon is
Next Saturday is the 3 to 5. But no, 3 to 5 is that. It's going to be next Saturday is the other one. What did I just say a minute ago?
I don't know. You tell us.
Next Saturday is going to be the all single flavor house
Oh,
mixes.
okay.
Single flavor house mixes. So
Adam.
Adam just gets here just in time to head out. Will you be here for the after show too?
That was the point. I don't want to jump in because I have nothing to. I mean, if you want an old school mix from me, just go to my ELR.
I was going to say the old school
basically
mixes.
all.
Old school mixes. I mean, you actually do use a lot of the old school Trinities and stuff like that. A lot of them. You know
it's
more.
all
Of
about
them.
mix.
You know more. You and Fresh probably and Wayne know more than anybody I know.
My
And
two
Addy,
gurus.
and
That's
Addy,
why.
And Addy.
Yeah, I mean, and then Addy through proxy, but yeah, Fresh and Wayne, I definitely learned a lot of my mixing basis is from. So, thank you guys. They know. I've told them both several times.
So the practice got canceled, Adam?
Yeah, Ed and the wife went to Michigan to go resupply, and then Ed was just kept hearing on the news how everybody was crashing, downtown area and whatnot. And then he got back to the house, and his car was plowed in, covered by like 4 feet of snow that was all frozen. So it would have taken him basically an hour to dig his car out. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that today." Plus, it's 0 degrees out, so we don't need to be driving downtown to fucking practice. Fuck that. So I took a nap instead. Much needed.
Yeah, I crashed out as soon as Fresh's show was over. I was out like a light.
I did a bunch of shit cleaning and tending to cats, and then I shoveled, and that wore me the fuck out. Ate some chicken and fucking passed the fuck out. And coffee.
Chicken sounds good.
That was good. some chicken patties.
Just make sure you put some mango in your coffee, bro.
He did.
Some-
Duchess did.
Wait, there's what in my coffee?
The Echo Dub came up with a mango coffee mix kind of
Yeah.
thing. It's kind of a
Put some mango in your coffee.
I might
And-
try it. I like
and Duchess-
raspberry and other shit in my coffee.
and Duchess put some island mango in his coffee.
Nice.
Flavored that raspberry.
It actually wasn't too bad. There was a little bit of an off note though. There was like a funky cheese note.
Hmm.
But otherwise it wasn't terrible.
Cheese.
Cheese your coffee.
Just cheese your coffee, bro.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. After show link is in chat. If anyone wants to hop in here, hop in and visit. There it is again. And good night, everybody. It's bye.
Night.
Peace.